I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily spreading like a rare disease, but I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek grace?
Hey guys, what is up? What is up? Welcome to the Pick and Roll Podcast, episode number 17. I'm here with my co-host, NYG1785, Next Shift Randy, Nikki C's.
I'm back.
Yo.
Yep.
What's up, everyone?
What is up, everybody? We got 5 people in the chat already. Really appreciate it. What is up, Luke? What is up, man? A TikToker. How you doing, man? What is up, Jeff and Mitch and Randy?
Hey, Chad. Hey, Luke.
What's up, Chad?
All right.
I love Family Guy. It's not fair. But yeah. Oh, what is up, Rob? What is up?
Hey, Rob.
Go for it.
No, I was just saying, what up, Rob? Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was like, shout out to Rob. He's the one that made that Hardcore Sports intro just now. He's the one that made it. So he made one for me as well. So if you guys want one of those.
Awesome job, Rob, by the way. Awesome job.
Canva. That's from Canva. This Saturday, I'm going to a sports card show. Am I like, nice? Okay.
Very nice, man.
I haven't been to one. I don't
No,
collect.
I've never been once either.
I don't collect cards.
No.
Yeah, it depends on the kind of cards, I guess.
Yeah.
There's different kinds of cards you could collect.
I don't know if I still have it, but I think I have a Donovan McNabb rookie card. I gotta see if I do. But
That's something you might have to hold on to just in case it could be worth anything if you want to sell it or if you want to hang on to it as like a prized possession.
right, he is my favorite Eagle of all time. So
Hey, Alex.
what is up? But sadly, we gotta talk about Willis Reed. He did pass away yesterday. So RIP to one of the greatest centers of all time, Willis Reed. Sad to see him go. I think he was 80, correct?
Mm-hmm.
80. Dang, man. Dang, a 2-time champion. He was a multi-time All-Star. That guy could really play ball. I was watching his highlights yesterday, actually. So, Jeff, you got anything? Yeah.
Yes. Rest in peace, Willis. Rest in peace, brother.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sad. It's sad.
Yeah, he was 7-time All-Star, 2-time NBA champ, 5-time All-NBA, 1964-65 Rookie of the Year, 64-65 Rookie of the Year, 1969-70 All-Defensive Player, 1969-70 All-Star MVP, 2-time Finals MVP, 69-70 MVP, and it was part of the NBA 75th anniversary team. He was 650 games played, averaged about 19 points per game, 13 rebounds, 2 assists. He shot a career best 48% from the field. He was a 75% free throw shooter overall. And he will always be remembered for that time when he was injured He had to leave the game during, I believe, the 1972 championship game, and then he was able to come back out on a messed up knee, which is one of the most heroic moments in NBA history. That's one of the things he will always be remembered for. Was the time where he got injured and he came back in when he was banged up and still was able to contribute for a little bit. One of the greatest all-time players, not only in the tri-state area, in New York, Philadelphia, New Jersey, one of the greatest players of all time. R.I.P. Willis Reed.
Yeah. Sadly, I never got to see him play. So, nothing. How was he on the court? He was a force on
Just
the
got to
court.
check out
again?
highlights.
All right, I'll check it out.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
It's your first
He
card
was
show.
probably not like he's probably not like when you think of big man, he's not probably Jabbar or Chamberlain or Russell, maybe not on that level, but he was still a hell of a player for the New York Knicks, and he was a big reason, along with Walt Clyde Frazier, why the Knicks were able to win a couple of championships back in '69 and '73. Those two together. So, I mean, he's a terrific player overall, and he even stayed with the Knicks organization during present day before, unfortunately, he fell ill, and then his unfortunate passing. It's just a shame. This is the second legend we've lost in a matter of only a few months, with Bill Russell passing away late last year or so.
Yeah.
And you know what? Interesting you brought up guys like Russell, Abdul, and Chamberlain, because we always talk about those guys from that late 60s, 70s era as pioneers, and they were. But sometimes there's certain players from that era we don't talk about that don't get appreciated, that deserve some credit. And Willis Reed's one of those guys, and all of us are to some degree guilty of not giving him the admiration he deserves. And it sadly it took him passing for us to finally think about it and realize, yeah, he was a pioneer to some extent. And he was one of those early great guys.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Some traction, more popularity.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
was
just
named
sad.
on
Not
that
a lot of
50.
people talk about Moses Malone. Like, there's a lot of great centers all time that no one ever talks about.
Right, and you got to remember he was on the 50 greatest players list back in '96, long before guys like Kobe, AI,
Yeah.
and
All
White,
those
and those
guys.
guys were even in consideration.
And he still should be involved in the greatest list, but people might look at his stats. Well, he did average 13 rebounds per game, and he averaged about 19 points. I mean, the points are not exactly crazy, but at the same time, that's still. So I don't
Remember, it was a different era.
Huge memory. Yep, that's the one I was just talking about, Man Cave. Yep.
You have to compare them for their era. You have to compare their numbers to their peers in their era. That's a good way to get an idea.
Absolutely.
Really quick, shout out to my guys over at the Man Cave. They're doing great stuff over there. They're starting their own network soon. I just don't know when. But shout out to my guys over there. Put your link in the description, bro. Put your link in the description.
Congratulations, guys. Best of luck on your new network.
If you need another countdown, bro, I'm here for you. Like, I have to make one for CG Ruthless. I still got to talk to him. Like, yeah, prayers out to Willis Reed. It's insane. But, yeah. Now, let's go talk about Paul George. Now, if you guys did not see what happened with Paul George last night, like, he went up for the rebound. I guess he came down on it wrong, correct? And then he just, like, fell over. So,
No. What happened was he went to jump up for the rebound at the same time Lou Dort was going to get the rebound. They both came down at the same time, but Lou Dort's knee went into his knee. Unfortunately, his knee and Lou Dort's knee were they smashed up against each other, and it kind of looked like it bent something inside, and he fell right to the ground. And then by the time he got to the tunnel, he couldn't even walk on it.
Oh my god!
Now,
hasn't
here's
Paul
the thing
George
about Paul.
suffered enough with his legs?
Who knows,
I
man?
know. It's like this
Hey,
guy
Alex.
can't catch a move.
He did a 360 dunk in the middle of a game. He just did a regular 360. The injury could
He
have
got
been
locked
worse.
into Fort Dortress.
And now, they don't have Norman Powell, so now it's really up to Kawhi Leonard. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
So here's my thing, right?
they're cursed.
No Westbrook.
Here's the thing with the Clippers, right? If you look at the seeding right now, aren't they supposed to be playing the Mavericks? or something?
I believe so. Pretty soon.
Here, I'll look
You
at
mean
it.
if the NBA playoffs started right now? The Clippers they'd be playing they play the Suns because they're the fifth
the
seed and the
Suns.
Suns are fourth. Yeah, they're 4 and 5 right now in terms of seed.
Okay.
They're trailing the Suns by 1 game.
Now, imagine when KD comes back and plays. I know you don't like him, Jeff. I know you don't like him, but I'm just saying here, the guy is one of the best of all time. He goes off for 50.
Oh yeah.
No one can stop him.
Oh
No one
yeah.
can stop
I'm not
the
gonna ever
shot, so.
deny that. Yeah, I'm never gonna deny
Kawhi
that. He
guarding
is.
Kawhi guarding Kevin Durant. Woo! That's a matchup I
Mm.
would like to see. Like, look at that matchup. Kawhi Leonard, a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, on Kevin
Hey
Durant.
William. Mm-hmm.
Oh, William, what is up? Yeah, it's just like that matchup alone. So, are they done? I don't think they're done, right? I don't think
Who?
they're Clippers.
Clippers.
I don't think
No. They still have enough talent to stick it in.
They're
You-
currently
you
fifth.
think it's sad?
Yeah, they'll should at least get in, but they're not going to go far.
Alex, what do you mean? Do I think it's sad? So what do I think is sad?
what.
No, Alex says, do you think it's sad, NYG? What do you mean?
Oh, I think you're talking about Willis Reed. That's my guess. But
Possibly. Oh, I saw that, Arco. You guys are in 7th place already. Congratulations, guys. See, it's a hell of a young team you have over there in OKC.
one of the best teams when healthy, he doesn't know how to. Him and AD will be best friends with that. Bruh.
Mm. And Bradley Beal, too. Him, too. He's hurt
Yeah.
again, and he's out tonight.
Shit,
Oh,
OKC's only 2 games out of fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah. The young team, man. Imagine if they had Chet, how good they could really be. I think that team's going to be a dangerous
We'll
team
talk
going
about
to
the
the
Sixers in a
playoffs.
little bit. We're going to talk about the Sixers in a little bit. Whatever has to go with James Harden right now. But
I'm sure Randy and I are going to be talking about the obituary of our teams, too.
Oh, yeah, of course. So, you know what? Since we're talking about injuries, let's talk about James Harden right now. Because against the Chicago Bulls on Monday, he played a total of 46 minutes, double overtime with a sore ankle. Now he has sore Achilles. He's questionable for tonight. So here's my question to you guys. Should the Sixers just shut him down for the rest of the year? Because if you look at the set, we already clinched. We clinched. We're in. Sixers.
No,
in.
but what's your seeding? Can you move up or down in the seeding?
Right now,
Yeah.
we're 3.
We're
I
three.
mean, we
They're
could.
2 out of second, and they're 3 out of first.
I think it says you're only 1 out of second.
Yeah, we're one game out of second.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 1. Sorry.
Yeah, one.
No, it's
game
okay.
out- Yep, you're good. You're good.
Well, the Celtics have 2 more wins than us.
We're a game behind them.
You have the same conference record, too. You're both 29 and 16 so far this year.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if we play right now, the players are right now, we're against your Nets.
I'll talk about them a little later. I don't not feel confident about my team at all. I don't.
Yeah.
Hey, should we stream? If that's the playoffs right now, do you think we should stream every
You
game?
want me to be honest? I don't think we're playing you guys in the first round because at this rate, I think my team is falling into the play-in game.
You think Miami's going to take your spot?
They're only a half game behind us, and we play them on Saturday. And we have Cleveland once again tomorrow, and Cleveland destroyed us last night.
Uh-oh.
So
Yeah.
I'm not feeling confident about my team at all right now. I have to be honest. I'm very, very non-confident.
I want to
about
play
my
you
Nets.
guys instead of the Heat.
Everybody
So,
wants to play us right now. And Cleveland wants to play us too because we're in turmoil right now. Yeah, well, Man Cave, you said it. Nets are a bunch of wing players. They need a leader. Well, I think Bridges can develop into a leader. He has too much on his shoulders, and he's just developing into a legit scorer right now. And Dinwiddie, he's a good player, but they have too many three-point shooters that are not making threes. That's the problem. Too many one-dimensional guys with not a lot of size. And I don't know what the hell they're doing with Day'Ron Sharp. I don't get it.
I don't either. But should the Sixers shut down James Harden? Should they just shut him down for the rest of the season? Because
How bad of an Achilles is it?
it's just a sore Achilles is questionable for tonight. But if you look at the injuries like KD had, and he's still getting lingering injuries from that. So
Well,
it's just like,
How many
Hey,
games do you
Gregor,
guys
what's
have
up?
left?
You
huh?
guys have like what 10 left? 10,
I'm
11
looking at it
left.
right now. Give me a sec. Tonight, Friday, Saturday, next
Hey,
Monday,
Gregor.
next Wednesday, 6 for the rest of the month, and then 11. We got 11.
11.
Okay.
We're playing you the last game.
Yeah, I know we play. You guys play us at Barclays Center the last game.
Yeah. Do you think we should? We'll probably stream that game.
If it's on television, maybe. No,
Right.
I can't watch. I can't do it unless it's on TV. Maybe shut him down
Yeah.
for a week. I'd shut him down for a week, see how he feels, and if he's still not good, or if it's still the Achilles is tender, shut him down for the regular season, get him ready for the playoffs. As long as you're locked into that number 3 seed at least.
Yeah. Who's Cavaliers are 3.5 games behind us. So
Yeah, like 3.5 with 11 to go. Unless you guys just collapse and they go on a win streak, you guys should be in decent shape to at least lock up that 3 seed, at least. So
yeah. Hey, I want him to sit down. I want him. We clinched, shut him down, put in D'Anthony Melton, who could still ball. The last game, he had a great game defensively. He had a couple
you
big shots.
That
So-
actually makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. You know, sit down Harden, play Melton a little bit more, build his confidence going into the playoffs, let him get some shots up so you can see the ball going down on a regular. And then, you know, come playoff time, Harden's rested, he's ready to go. Maybe even later down, maybe like with 4 or 5 games left, 3 games left, maybe even do the same with Embiid, sit him down and let the other bigs get some more playing time so they can get comfortable as well with the style of play that they're going to need to get used to for this playoff run. So, yeah, you make a great point, Mitch. I would.
And now with Embiid, you brought up a good point as well. His, you know, he could still get injured at any time.
yeah.
Knock
Right.
on wood. I mean, knock on wood. Look what happened last year against Miami. I
Yep.
mean, bro,
Yep.
anything can happen. So I was actually going to make a video about this. I might still make a video about this sometime next week. I do not feel comfortable with Paul Reed as a backup center for the playoffs.
Okay.
I do not. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Yes, he is young. Yes, he plays aggressive. Yes, he hustles. The only thing that bugs me is the foul. It's the fouling. He fouls way too quickly, and then we got to go with Dwayne Dedman or Montrezl Harrell if he ever gets in. And knowing Doc Rivers, he's going to play those guys. I feel like he's going to even play them more than Paul Reed.
Yeah.
How old is Paul Reed?
Nikki, do you know how old Paul Reed is?
Not off the top of my head.
Oh,
Like 21, 22.
I think he's older than that.
By the way, Man Cave,
23.
that's not
23?
too bad. He's still developing. I saw Cleveland last night. That team is a hell of a team. They got a lot of good young
He's
talent on that
absolute.
roster.
He's a Cavs fan.
Yeah, y'all like your team, man. Evan Mobley is a stud at power forward. Garland and
Yeah.
Mitchell are one of the best young duos at guard. You know, as a Nets fan, you know how I feel about my guys, Jared Allen and Karis LeVert. I love those two guys, and seeing them playing for your team breaks my heart, especially they killed us last night. And I like Seti Osman. I like Okoro. I like your team. I think they just need to get some more development overall in their roster. But Cleveland's set up for a very bright future. Maybe get themselves a little bit more depth at the forward position. But otherwise, Cleveland's a good team. They're
Yeah.
locking up those young players now. So I think you guys are in great position. I really do.
Remember when, Jeff, you and I were streaming the Cavs game? I forget who they were playing, and a player got suspended. And then they all stepped up. The Cavs stepped up. The other team did not. They folded.
I think it was the Grizzlies.
Yes, it was the Grizzlies.
It was Dylan Brooks, right?
Yes. of
It was
course.
Donovan Mitchell and Dylan Brooks. Yeah, I remember that
Thank you.
battle. Yep.
Thank you.
Those two
I
got
forgot
into a
about
fight. Brooks got suspended. I think Mitchell got suspended a game. But yeah, they're so talented, that team. They are, but they have to play together, not just rely on 1 and 2 players. Agree they have the pieces. The chemistry needs to mold more. Yes, 3. Your defense is incredible. Your defense is really, really good. I mean, they're a young team. You're asking a lot of young players on that team that need to start playing together as a unit. Remember, Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland are still learning how to play as a backcourt for the first time this year, and it's took them all season to finally develop some type of chemistry. Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, same thing. So it's like they're developing as a team overall. But Cedi Osman is a terrific three-point shooter off the bench. Okoro is a terrific defensive player at the small forward position. I mean, LeVert, I know all about LeVert and Allen. I mean, from watching these kids on my team for years, I know how good they are. It's just injuries with LeVert was the problem with him, and Allen was developing more of an offensive game. But they're terrific. I think Cleveland could be a sleeper going into the NBA playoffs. I thought this team was going to be good. I'm not shocked this team is as good as they are right now. And I think they're only going to get better going forward.
Yep, and I just tweeted that out about Paul Reed, so let's see what Sixers Twitter got to say about that.
All right.
I know you like Paul Reed. You like everything about the Sixers halftime.
Remember when
Like,
halftime
everything
didn't
about
even
the
watch
Sixers.
basketball at the
No,
beginning of the
sure.
season?
Yep.
Halftime didn't even watch basketball at the beginning of the season. He was watching the Flyers.
I know. I'm the one who got him into the Sixers.
Yeah.
But
I want to talk to Randy, too, about, hey, AK.
hey, AK, what is up, bro? What
Hey,
is up?
thanks for getting the network back. On
Yes,
Well,
thank you.
It was already back. It was still there.
Randy,
AK.
I like turtles.
that's the one I was remembering, the one on the soundboard.
I love
Randy-
Jeff's reaction. He was like, "That was the
Randy, what the hell has happened to your Raptors? What happened to them?
I told you we don't have a bench. Nick Nurse relies way too much on the starting five. They get tired when it comes around to the
NMS.
fourth. Eventually, when it comes down to the crunch, when you have to play hard defense as well as even harder to get a shot off these days, that's what's happening with my Raptors. We don't have a bench. So right now, they're basically relying way too much on the starting five. They're getting gassed. Either that's what happens or foul trouble. And then once we get into foul trouble, he's going to certain guys on the bench that he obviously relies a lot on. We've been playing Will Barton a lot, but the Will Barton experience hasn't been really working out in the sense of him putting up points. He is getting rebounds, assists, and he is playing good defense. But as for him on the offensive side, you know, he'll knock down a three maybe here and there, but he's definitely not the Will Barton of the Denver days. So that experience hasn't really worked out. So it's like I said, it's the fact that we haven't played the Ron Harper Jr. and we haven't played our younger bench more like Koloko. So when he does put them in crunch situations, when guys are in foul trouble, they're like a deer in the headlights. They have no idea what's going on because he relies so much on the starting five. So right now, I'm gonna have to say my coaching is the reason why we are where we are right now.
Does that mean Nurse is on the hot seat?
I'm gonna say yes and no because I know how much Masai loves Nick Nurse, and I know how much Bobby Webster loves Nick Nurse. But you know, like we said with players in the past, you know, sometimes you got to cut your ties, and sometimes you got to read the white writing on the wall and get a feel for the team because it's starting to look like a lot of the players are kind of like getting a rub, so to speak, from the way that Nick Nurse likes to handle himself in the media when he addresses players and how he likes to like either throw them under the bus or like scrutinize their defense. So like we all know these guys have, you know, egos and they all have, you know, a life outside of basketball. So if you got somebody saying something to cameras and then you know how the media works down in the US, up here in Canada, it's probably just as much, if not the same. So I can see why this team might be kind of not peaking in a sense. Yeah, you know, so but as for my team, I said at the beginning of the year, I never thought this team was a playoff team. I said if we were lucky, we'd make the play-in, but I never thought we'd go on a long playoff run just because we don't have the bench. That's it, Jeff.
Yeah.
That's such a shame. You guys have so much talent on that roster, and it just seems like it's getting wasted. I mean, I'm disappointed. I thought the Raptors would be a much better team going in a non-biased way. I thought they'd be a much better team this year, and I'm just disappointed in how they performed overall as a basketball team. They did with the Bulls. I think they've been the biggest underachievers this season in the Eastern Conference.
Oh, absolutely, and they can't be helped out by the injury bug either when it comes to their side of things as well. So,
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think it's just.
but if you want to, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say real quickly, I think it has a lot to do with what you said. The injuries have hurt that team. They had so many guys in and out of the lineup. They haven't been able to build up that known chemistry. They just bring in Pirtle at the deadline. trying to get him acclimated to the offense, and you just don't have a bench. And Arku said it. Everybody in the chat said it. If you don't have enough of a bench, you're going to wear those guys down. Man Cave said it. So that's a bad job by Nick Nurse, and it's a bad job by your general manager not getting enough depth on that roster to go behind your starting five. And it's just a combination of why this Raptors team is just really been a major disappointment. Yeah, floating around in the playing game.
Yeah, we're floating though. Where you look at how close Chicago is, and then if let's say the Pacers all of a sudden mess around and start deciding to play well at the end of the season here, they could find themselves in the play-in, and we could find ourselves outside of the play-in. So,
I think you guys are still better than Chicago. I do. I think you guys have a better chance of getting in that play-in game than Chicago. I think it's just a more talented roster. Chicago's all over the place this year.
Yeah. I will agree. But if I'm gonna sit here and rag on my team, I also want to give a huge shout out to the Sacramento Kings. I think that team is, man, they pulled a 360. That's they're what is their magic number now? I think it's 5 or 4.
It's gotta be 4.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, well, they're
2 or 4.
Yeah, I think it's actually, Jeff, I think you're right. I think it might even be 2, because they got 43 wins and 29 losses, and I'll sit here and tell you I did not see that turnaround, not for a second, especially third in the West.
No. By the way, in case anybody wants to know, breaking baseball news: Jose Altuve will be out for 2 months following surgery on his fractured finger, so he will be out for 2 months at the beginning of the baseball season. Yeah, he broke his thumb in the World Baseball Classic. So Astros are going to be playing without their all-star, future Hall of Fame.
How funny is it that Ohtani struck out Mike Trout? How funny is that?
Amazing.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was so good. And he blew him away with like 100-mile-per-hour fastball.
I know. But it's just like, can you imagine the locker rooms of them talking? Ohtani be like, hey, did I strike you out to win the game?
Hey, if he wants to be our future closer, we'll take him. We need a closer anyway. No, I actually think he has a good chance to go to the Mets if he becomes a free agent.
He's not going to.
You know why? It's because of money, and who has the most money? Steve Cohen. Just saying. Money talks, and this guy.
Oh, I'd love him to be a Blue Jay. That would be sick.
No, I think Trout would go to the Phillies. He is a Southern New Jersey guy, so I think he'd go to the Phillies because he's an Eagles fan. He's a huge Eagles fan. And I think he's
I said Ohtani
playing Philly. Oh, Ohtani? Oh, Ohtani would be Ohtani with the Blue Jays or whoever would be awesome. By the way, Randy, yep, 100 subs for our guy, Mr. Next Shift Randy. Give a shout out to him. Give him a round of applause. Round of applause for Next Shift Randy, one of the most underrated content creators in the Hardcore Sports Network and the All-Star Sports Network. Congrats to Randy. He deserves it. Had to give that shout out to Randy. He deserves it.
But back to basketball. So with the Sixers bench.
Okay, continuing right along.
Go ahead, Mitch.
With the Sixers bench, I do not feel comfortable.
He does not feel comfortable with the bench. I think that's what he's saying.
Thank you.
He doesn't like the concept and the makeup of the Sixers bench going into the playoffs.
Yeah.
If I'd be real with you, I don't think your coach has used Montrezl Harrell properly.
No, he shut him down. He shut him down.
That experience
has been sucking. He's been so bad. Paul Reed took his spot.
That's what I mean. I don't think he's been used properly, and that's why he's been horrible. Yeah. I think he's mentally shut out, and I think he's mentally shut down as well. And then now your coach by demoting him to the bench, it was like it's almost like he's done. Like he's probably like done, really, in a sense. But I think that has a lot to do with the fact that your coach wasn't using him properly at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm. Would he be a backup power forward? Wouldn't he be a good backup power forward instead of center?
No, he's a small center. He's a small 5, but yeah, he's a power forward. He's a stretch 4.
Yeah,
he's a stretch 4. But
he's probably better for like when the offense wants to go small and become more of a shooting team instead of like a down low post up team.
I like him. I wanted him on the Raptors. That guy is so fucking gritty. Like he's a dog. Huh?
I'll take Jakob Poeltl.
No, I want Poeltl.
I want
Yep.
Pirtle.
I
Is
like
Pirtle
Pirtle.
going to be with the Raptors after next year?
Apparently,
I would take
within the
Dwight
next
Howard at this point.
No.
apparently within the next couple of days or weeks, there's supposed to be an announcement on an extension on Pirtle's deal. I've been hearing rumbles, so he wants to stay a Raptor. He loves it here. Well, I guess the second we traded him away and got Kawhi, his whole intentions were he wanted to come back and play for the Raptors. He was always keeping in contact with Pascal Siakam and Fred VanVleet. So I actually feel like they were another reason as to why he came back to become a Raptor. Sorry. So
Does that mean that Van Vliet is a possibility? Van Vliet might be back with the Raptors next year, or is it pretty much a foregone conclusion he'll be gone?
that's the thing. I really feel like Fred VanVleet's going to want to test the market and see what his value is with the market. And rightfully so, the Raptors have to give him that because he's done so much for us by signing a somewhat of a decent hometown discount on his last contract extension. So I think the Raptors owe him as much just to feel out the market and see what they have to offer. And one of Mitch's buddies there, part of the Orlando Magic, they really want him. The Magic want, huh?
Wagner?
No, I said the Magic really want Fred VanVleet.
Ow.
Your buddy that's a Magic's fan.
Oh, AJ.
AJ, yeah. They're constantly rumors going around that if the Raptors let Fred VanVleet test the free agent market, he will get swooped up by the Orlando Magic.
They have so many guards.
They do.
God, they have so many.
I know.
They got to figure out what to do with Markel Fultz.
So what I can see, this is what I can see happening. Because the Raptors are the only one that can give Fred VanVleet that extra year that he probably wants. So what will probably happen is the Raptors are going to do a sign and trade with him, where I see potentially one of those guards coming back to the Raptors.
As like a depth piece?
Potentially.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why you guys are not playing Ron Harper Jr. I mean, coach has praised the hell out of that kid. I mean, he's got the makeup for what he did at Rutgers. That kid should be getting some opportunities, especially if the Raptors need a spark.
Nick Nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Takes a head coach.
Boils down to the coach's decision.
Oh, stop it. You're in third place in the East. You got nothing to complain about.
I want to
Yeah,
be
I'm
in
saying
fourth
just
place.
generally,
You know, like
who
in semi
plays
bro.
who doesn't.
I
It's
don't
always
know.
the case.
He
no
has
matter
Ray.
who the team, good or bad. That's always the case.
No.
They
I
always
wanna be in fourth
decide.
place.
How
So
are
you know
you?
how in semi-pro they yell fourth place, and halftime hates Will Ferrell. So I'll just keep on going fourth place.
You know what he's going to call you if you do that.
I don't care.
Just saying.
Yankee.
Yeah.
He has to call me that in like months.
Oh, just give him time. It'll come up soon.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I love
Resurrection.
your avatar there. Oh, I thought that was SpongeBob for a second.
I mean, we could talk about the NBA playoffs because if you think about it, the playoffs are going to be we're going to be figuring out who's going to be in the play-in game, and we're going to be talking about seeding and everything because we only have a couple of short weeks left in the NBA season. Most teams have about 10, 11 games left, so we're going to have an idea of where these teams are going to be falling in line in terms of their overall seeding from 1 to 8 and who's going to be stuck in the play-in game. So we can go over that as well on where we think in the next week or two these teams are going to fall and how the matchups are going to be being put together as well. So we're getting very close, people. Very close to NBA playoff action. When things start turning up, there he is.
Hot take. Hot take.
Shoot.
Mavs aren't making the playoffs.
Wow. You really think they're not going to make the playoffs?
I just feel like that Kyrie and Luka experience isn't working out. I know they got Maxi Kleber came back, but I mean,
but it's just not
apparently the
working.
Christian Wood thing isn't really working out either. And it's like the way that the Minnesota Timberwolves have been like flirting up and down, and the Jazz are kind of like, and the Los Angeles Lakers are messing
Still have a
around, and they're
chance.
only one game back from the play-in.
Right.
So
And the T-Wolves are getting back Cat too. Cat is supposed to be returning tonight to play. So that's a big addition, getting him back in that lineup.
Yeah,
Maybe
seventh
okay.
seed.
And right now they play OKC if the season ended today in the play-in, and who
Mhm.
knows, maybe OKC could knock them off if that is the matchup.
yeah,
You
and
can't
that would
even
be
count the
hell of a
Jazz
matchup.
out. The Jazz are right there too. The Jazz are
Right.
floating around that area of maybe making it into the top 8.
Yeah, they're
Yep.
10. They're 10
Yeah.
right now.
That Western Conference is so damn exciting with the
You know
just
what'd be
how
funny?
all
The
teams
Pels,
so
if the
close
Pels
together.
just make their mind up, the Pels could even make it in.
No, I don't
No.
think they are, Randy.
No.
They
They have
lost.
the
They
same
lost
record.
Zion. They
They have
lost
the same
Zion for
record
another
as
couple
they have
weeks.
the same record as the Lakers.
Yeah, but the
35
No,
and
no,
Pels
37.
need to cut.
I know, but that team is so inconsistent when it comes to injuries. I can't trust them.
Right.
They are
Just saying.
They're
so
gonna need
banged up.
I'm just saying.
few miracles
No, you're
and
right,
an
you're right.
earthquake to make
You
the
know what'd be
playoffs.
funny? You know what'd be funny? If the Rockets and the Spurs and the Mavericks don't make it, all the Texas teams don't make the playoffs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks it could happen.
That would hurt that would hurt Texas big time, especially.
And then the Cowboys
Yeah.
choke.
It was such a bad fit, no Mets. We all knew it was a bad fit with Kyrie and Luka, two ball dominant players.
Right.
Both of them can't play defense. Both of them need to have the ball in their hands and able to operate on offense. It was a horrendous fit. And for the Nets,
You
well,
can't
Dorian Finney-Smith
have
can't shoot,
ball
but
hogs
Dinwiddie's been
play
actually
together.
not bad. Exactly. Thank you, Nikki. That's true.
Like Harden and Westbrook. That works so well. Well, I'm talking Houston.
Yeah, I know what you meant. I know. What you
Yeah.
meant.
It's just not going to work. Neither one of those guys have another strength to their game. They both need to have the ball in their hands. They both need to shoot the ball at least 15, 20, 25 times a game. Both of them need to be able to control the offense, and it's not going to work with the two of them both in Dallas. It's just been a really, really bad fit. Yes, I know, Daniel. It's been horrendous with the Nets. The Nets are such a damn enigma. Last night was infuriating watching that game. It was infuriating because they couldn't shoot. They couldn't defend. The three-point shooting was abysmal last night for a team that is predicated on played Cleveland.
Oh,
We gave up 48% shooting for three-point line to Cleveland, and we shot 27% for a team that has a lot of three-point shooters, and we couldn't hit a three. Bridges was 0 for 8. Day'Ron Sharp had almost as many three-point shots as Dorian Finney-Smith, Cam Johnson, and Royce O'Neal, and he had more than Mikal Bridges and Dinwiddie.
halftime. You're doing the Sixers game, and Nikki's doing the Sixers game, both on the network and both on my Facebook. So have fun with that.
Yeah.
Cavs.
Yep. Yeah, I know. We got
Right.
back-to-back with Cleveland. Back-to-back tomorrow night with Cleveland. Then we got Miami on
We
Saturday
got
in
Bulls
Miami.
tonight, and then we got the Warriors. We're on the West Coast trip.
Yep. Got the Warriors, Suns.
Warriors, Suns, Nuggets.
Up there you go.
One of the biggest games tonight is Knicks Heat. Not only for the Knicks and the Heat in terms of seeding, but the Heat beat the Knicks tonight. We're tied with them for 7th seed, but I think we have the tiebreaker because we beat them twice. So I think we still have the edge on them. So, Coach, speaking of Knicks, Coach Ed is in the chat. If you guys have not already, make sure you guys go check out Coach Ed and his podcast that he had premiered this morning on shadowworlds.com.
That
Does
was
an
great.
excellent job.
That was great. I was listening.
It was.
To it. That was great.
Coach, great stuff. Just the beginning for you, my friend. And he also just started a new series called The Giant Universe. Another episode he just started this yesterday. So make sure you guys go check that out as well. Coach has got big things coming. So
Yep, the Warriors
Check 'em
and the
out.
Mavs tonight.
that's
Yeah,
another
we
good
got
matchup.
the Pacers tonight, and then not tomorrow, but Friday we got the Pistons.
I'm just gonna watch the game by myself tonight. I was supposed to go on another stream that didn't work out, so I'm just not gonna be streaming. I'm just gonna watch the game as a fan. It's been a while since I've done that.
Arco, I know you like the Mavs. Stick with the Thunder, my friend. The Thunder are your team. The Thunder are your guys.
No, he's actually
Root for
from
the
Dallas.
Thunder. I know he's from Dallas. I'm just saying he's a Thunder guy. He's a Thunder fan more than the Mavs. So, I mean, your Thunder are really trending in the right direction right now. I'd be more excited about the Thunder than worried about the Mavs. I think the Thunder have such a bright future in that Western Conference, and I would not be shocked if the Thunder and the Kings and the Nuggets too are one of the most dominant teams in the Western Conference going forward with the amount of young talent they have on that roster. And just to get to what Randy said before, why the Kings have turned it around so quickly, the gelling of good veterans added to that roster, a great coach in Mike Brown, and young talent that is really starting to come together. And they've just gelled incredibly well as a roster. That's
Yep.
why that team has taken the next step. And
That's an example
Demonis
of
Sabonis.
long-term
Sabonis.
team building done right.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, so many people lost their minds. Oh, you got rid of Halbert and Buddy Hield. How dare you? This team ain't going to be crap. It's like you need balance on your
Hey, look
team.
what
You
I
can't just have
found.
a bunch of ball dominant guards. And look what happened. Now the Sabonis trade looks like it's worked out pretty darn good.
It's worked out for both teams. I think both teams have won that trade. Indiana's
And
worked out very
Kings
well too.
Finally starting to put their pieces together now too.
Here's the power rankings that was updated this morning of all 30 teams.
Nikki, I think they're a superstar away from really becoming the most dominant team in the West.
Yep. So top 30. This is according to ESPN. Bucks number 1, Sixers 2, Celtics 3, Nuggets 4, Cavs 5. How do you feel about that?
The Nuggets have been losing. They've had some pretty bad losses lately.
I would take the Cavs over the Nuggets.
I think the Nuggets are. It's tough. I mean, the Nuggets are still such a great team. I think they just had they had their worst stretch these past 5-6 games, but I still think that they should be around the the fourth best team or fourth seed in terms of power rankings right now. I mean, that team is so damn good. Jokic is the MVP. I'm sorry that Jokic is the MVP. How good he's been
Embiid
this
is
year.
favored number 1 now.
No, I know, but what I've seen, and Embiid's been terrific, but Jokic is just he's just so good an offensive player. What he does on that court for that
defense.
team.
Embiid can put up 40 and get 5 blocks.
Well, Embiid's a better defender, but Jokic is a better facilitator. Each guy has their strengths and weaknesses on the team. So
Okay. So
give or take.
how do you guys feel about that, Nikki and Randy? Number 1, Bucks. 2, Sixers. 3, Celtics. 4, Nuggets. 5, Cavs.
I think that's first cup 3 are pretty good as of right now, especially the Sixers too. You look at they've been doing well as of lately, so it makes perfect sense. And the Bucks are the best team in the East. Makes sense. Of course, Celtics are still doing good, even though they've fallen a bit. Nuggets.
I would take
They're
Cavs
pretty
over the
solid.
Nuggets.
And the Cavs, I mean, they're still holding up, but I mean, who's beneath the Cavs?
Kings.
I mean, okay, I could see that. The
I might
Cavs being
take
ahead of
Kings over the
Kings.
Cavs.
I don't know. I'll have to think about that a little more.
Where the
Obviously,
Sun?
Grizzlies were going to drop,
No.
obviously.
Where the Suns, you ask?
Yeah.
7, Memphis, 8. And the Knicks are 9.
Okay.
Well, that's actually a little bit generous right there, I think.
For the Suns,
Yeah.
I can see that. I mean,
Knicks are coming off a bad loss recently too.
oh, the Clippers are going to fall. I
Yeah.
feel like they're going to fall.
Well, I mean, it could have been a lot worse with George. It looked like a season-ending injury after it happened, but they're
Yeah.
lucky it's only 2 to 3 weeks, so you could essentially shut him down for the regular season, get him ready for the playoffs. That's it. So I mean, it actually worked out perfectly for
Yep.
them.
Or
Otani
possibly
stuck
to
out
play
playoff.
in, too.
Mhm.
If they fall to that.
So the Heat are 12. Your Nets are 13.
They should be 13. They're not good right now. They should be worse. I have no confidence in the Nets right now, and I hate saying that.
All right. Mavs 14. Thunder 15. Right in the dead center.
Thunder should be a little higher.
Who would you take them over? Your Nets?
I'd probably take them over Dallas, and yeah, I would pick them over the Nets. They beat the Nets twice.
Would you take them over the Heat?
No, I'd probably put them under the Heat.
Okay.
I'd probably put them around like that 12, 13 range right now in terms of power rankings.
So,
I think
Nikki,
they're better than
Randy,
the Nets.
You agree with that? That the Thunder should be like a 13, 12, 13?
Around that area. I don't know. Maybe because some of those other teams are doing better than them currently, but at the same time, Thunder have been getting hot. So it's like, I would put them ahead of the Mavs, though,
Yep.
at this point.
That
Randy,
Dort kid is ridiculously good on
You know what?
defense.
I would put them 13 because the Nets and Mavs have fallen a little bit while the Thunder have gotten better. So I would put them ahead of those two teams. The Thunder ahead
Randy,
of the
what
Nets
about
and
you?
Mavs.
You have the Thunder above the Nets and the Mavs?
Enjoy your birthday, my friend.
Yeah, it's so hard to say that you're putting that other above Luca, but shit. Maybe sorry, Jeff, but maybe above the Nets. But
Don't even
But you're also
apologize. I put him
talking
up the
about
Nets
the
too.
team,
I put him over the
how
Nets
the
too.
team's doing opposed to individual players.
oh yeah, absolutely. But I mean, any given day, if Luca's healthy, I'd take Luca over anybody on the OKC, hands down.
So
Yes, I would
16
too.
Timberwolves, 17 Hawks.
Sounds about right. Middle of the pack teams.
Yeah.
Timberwolves are interesting because they've sort of been floating around the 8th seed. How is this dynamic going to look now when you put Karl Anthony Towns back into that lineup? And is he going to be able to mesh with Rudy Gobert and Anthony Edwards again, or is it going to become a convoluted
think it's gonna
mess
flop.
like it was priority? I mean, they've actually been playing decently. That's the problem. Is like, what is Cat going to be for that offense coming back in there, coming off an injury and a long layoff? So that's going to be interesting with the T-Wolves. They can either take off or they can really sink in the West.
Yeah, because like you said, Jeff, without him, what's his name? Naz Reid and Turian Prince have been playing lights out. They've been actually playing pretty damn good. And then the emergence of Kyle Anderson actually starting to fit with this crew is starting to work out. So yeah, is he just going to be a cog that's going to fit right in perfectly and it's just going to gel, or is that really going to mess up and convolute the chemistry that they started to build without him?
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. It's the
who's
meshing they're gonna have to do with Cat.
Guess
Yeah.
who's number 18?
I have no idea. The
Just
Raptors.
guess.
Raptors.
No,
Lakers.
Nikki got it. What do you guys think?
When is LeBron supposed to come back?
I don't know. It doesn't say here.
I heard rumors they might just shut him down to the end of the season.
I'd put them lower. I know they've played a little bit better. Russell's not been bad, but nah. I think the Lakers are a little lower than that. I don't know why. I don't know where people are coming from trying to get the Lakers, like thinking they're gonna all of a sudden go on some type of run. I don't see it.
Guess who's next?
Yeah, that's kind of funny. The Raptors.
Raptors are 19.
Yep.
They shouldn't be.
20's interesting. Guess who's 20?
Jazz.
I already saw it. Yeah, we saw
Damn
it
it.
already.
21. Did you guys see who's next?
No.
Bulls.
Pistons. No, I'm just kidding. Pistons are dead last.
These Pistons are like 30 or 29 somewhere.
And then Pelicans 22.
Yeah.
If I'm a Pelicans fan, I'd be frustrated as hell with my general manager. Why would you give Zion that money? Why? It's already proving again that Zion can't stay healthy. Again, another year where Zion is getting hurt every single second and is missing tons of time. That was a bonehead contract by their general manager to put that much faith in Zion Williamson when he has not proven he can stay healthy. And once again, and he's out for another 2 weeks. The guy can't stay healthy. Talented as hell player, but he's not reliable. So
How do you want to have the Sixers winning tonight? What do you mean how? Putting up more points.
no, you are not going to be like what the hell? What the hell was his name? One of my guys.
Oh, it's
One of my Brooklyn Nets guys. I don't know why I forgot his name all of a sudden.
I forgot too. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he was a Nets, or he was a Seahawks fan, and then all of a sudden he became a Bills fan, and they lost. And he's a Nets fan, and all of a sudden he became like a Lakers fan or something.
Yeah.
CW Bed-Stuy. CW Bed-Stuy. That's it.
No matter
CW Bed-Stuy. I haven't seen him in a while, but
Good
yeah,
job, Jeff. I forgot his name.
I haven't seen him in a while. So, but yeah, he was a flip flopper.
Wizards,
Wait, the Pacers below the Wizards?
I don't
Talent. Wizards are a better team, talent-wise. Even though Beal's injured again, it's another guy that can never stay healthy.
The last 12 games or 10 games are 2-8.
Yeah, it's Wizards are a more talented team than the
on them. I was
Bulls.
there.
I know, but the Wizards are a more talented team than the Bulls.
Then the Bulls. You mean the Pacers?
No, I'm talking about the Wizards, the Pacers,
Yeah, you said Bulls.
and the Bulls. Both of them. Pacers and Bulls. I don't even think the Bulls should be that high. I think they should be lower.
Blazers.
Wait, Trailblazers 25.
Lillard is one loyal, you know what?
I
Sticking with
know.
the Blazers.
I
Just
love
like
the
him and
play,
Beal,
love
they're
the
so loyal.
competition, and I haven't been ready to give that up. But
Yeah.
it doesn't come to a point when you start putting the competitive nature out front. Leave.
He won't do it. He's so
He's got a lot
loyal
of
to that
humility to stay
organization.
with that team too.
He's so loyal. Him and Bradley Beal are so loyal to their organizations. They won't leave.
And it's also
they
humility
won't go.
keeps them loyal too. That's the thing
Yeah.
that's keeping them loyal.
Guys, put a 1 in the chat if Lillard should leave.
You could put a 1 in your chat and say he's leaving. Until he leaves, I'm not believing he's going anywhere. He's
not
so
going
loyal to that
anywhere.
organization. He's
Yep.
so loyal.
West
Those
Coast
are two guys
Bradley
that'd be
Beal.
shocked. Yeah. He is. That's a great point. He's the West Coast Bradley Beal, and Beal is the East Coast Damian Lillard. They're not going
Well,
anywhere.
As a small market fan, as a fan of a small market team, I will say I love it that he stays because you see players so many times over and over again going to another team, going to this team to win a championship, only for it to fucking fall flat on its face
Yeah.
and do nothing but be a complete disgrace. So the fact that he's staying loyal to the Trailblazers, I fucking love it because I myself have had on my team many players come and go and just disappear for no apparent reason and not want to stay and be a loyal Raptor. So that's why I love Pascal. He wants to stay and remain a Raptor. I love the man. He'll always be a Raptor in my eyes. So, shout out to Dame Lillard for staying loyal to the Trailblazers.
I do. I appreciate him, and I appreciate Bradley Beal. No matter what they do, I appreciate guys that want to stick with their homegrown team that drafted them. You don't see that a lot in sports, with a player
Yeah,
wanting to
especially
stick with
now.
his team. Exactly.
Yeah.
In the
Especially
world
now.
of free agency, no matter what sport it is, baseball, basketball, football, hockey, you don't see that a lot with a player sticking with the same organization for most of, if not his entire career. I love it. It makes me happy. So, I mean, I
Yeah.
like watching homegrown players stay with their team. I do. You should be thrilled too. I mean, Joel Embiid is probably going to be a career Sixer. I don't see him going anywhere.
Now, don't get me wrong. If there comes a point where like Lillard's like 2 years out of being out of the league, and he's like, you know what, I really would like a taste of a championship, and then they
Then
trade
you
him to a team. I am totally down for that because that means he gave that damn franchise everything that he had. And don't get it twisted either. Look at his stats with the Trailblazers. The guy balls out. He is a leader on that team. Now they missed when it comes to drafting guys or trading for guys. I get it. That's head office issue, but I love the fact that this guy is a loyal player and is willing to stay on the team and stick through it, whether it's good or bad. And he's arguably the best rapper in the league too.
Yeah. That's
well,
true.
no, you know what? Not that many good
That
athlete
McCollum trade
rappers.
blew up in their face too.
That's true.
That McCollum trade blew up in their face.
Yeah.
Magic
Yeah.
26, Hornets 27.
But that Anthony Simmons kid, though, he's something else. Though he's pretty good. He's definitely a third or a fourth option on a really good team. So if they can just find somebody that can work with Dame Lillard and they can get a good bench piece, that team could be good. It's Dame Lillard could carry them far, definitely. But no, for him to leave, that would just kill the Blazers and the Blazers fans. You want to talk about fans not showing up? That arena will be empty.
Unless you're going to get yourselves some young stars for that team to build around and keep them somewhat relevant, the Rose Garden or whatever the hell they call that place now, it's going to be dead empty. Nobody's going to want to show up when you trade away a franchise player.
Unless they got like a Wemby in return type deal where it's like they could grow around him in a sense. You know what I mean? Like build.
That's not even a guarantee. That's the problem. This is the old school way before the lottery came in play. Yeah, that's a possibility, but no, not now.
Facts.
I think he's gonna be a career Blazer. I think they're gonna
I
keep
do
trying to
too.
do whatever they can to keep him.
I do too. I just want him. The last player that was actually loyal in this league that I could remember, the last player was Dirk.
No, it's true.
Oh,
No, Matt.
yeah?
That's a good point. Yeah, it's another one.
And
Dirk
he
was
waited
another
for a
guy.
while. He did
Dwayne
briefly
Wade.
leave, but he came back at the end too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would you
That's
call
true.
LeBron loyal?
No.
Hey,
He's
Rick
loyal
Joe.
to his best interest.
He
though.
did come back and win a title.
I'll say LeBron's loyal to his best interest.
Yeah. LeBron's loyal to whatever benefits him.
Jeff, are you looking that up right now?
No, I'm looking at another thing. Apparently,
Oh.
Randy Orton is going to be at WrestleMania.
Why? Oh, Cody Rhodes is going to win, and then Randy Orton comes down.
What, did you just say why? You don't
Yeah,
want Randy Orton at WrestleMania?
No, I thought he was still injured.
You don't. I was about to say, what's going
No, I
on,
thought
Rick?
he was
You
still
don't want
injured.
Randy
I thought he was
Orton?
coming back at SummerSlam.
This is not Bill Goldberg or a washed-up veteran. It's Randy Orton. Just
I
get on a
know.
WWE
I feel like he was
tangent.
coming
I
back
would
at
love
SummerSlam.
Randy Orton to show up. Oh no! If he wants to show up at we haven't seen Randy Orton for almost a year. I would love to see Randy Orton back. I miss Randy Orton.
Basketball's a game
So-
of joy.
And then Randy.
Exactly.
that's when
I
he
agree,
played
Randy.
The Randy clip, the Randy thing for Randy Orton.
Yes.
Orton!
Yeah.
But yeah. I want Lillard to leave.
Well, it's a two-way street. One party equals stupidity. The organization has to do it right by Ding.
Wait.
That's also true, nomads. Oh, sorry. I was just reading the. Sorry, I didn't mean for it to go quiet. I was reading that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
pretty what he was saying.
No one's like loyal anymore. It's like
No, they're not. That's sports, man. That's sports.
Yeah, and I get it because in the end, you gotta, think you gotta care about yourself and think about your own because in the end, what's gonna benefit you is getting the most money.
Oh, so Paul George is going to be reevaluated in 2 weeks.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's not good.
By the way, Randy, every time you start a stream, you got to go like this.
I don't even know if I could.
Oh
I don't
my
even know if I
god!
could do that.
Oh, it's easy. It's easy. No, you just
No.
got to go like this.
And then you go.
That's it. It's his old pose. Jeffy, you guys there from WrestleVotes that Hunter got to do something crazy after Mania. Maybe big gold belt return, also return, and Matt Cardona. Yeah, I heard
What?
about that. I heard about Matt Cardona.
Stone Cold Stunner.
No, I was reading it. I was reading it, but I don't know about the big gold belt, but I love it. I love the big gold belt to return after WrestleMania. But
I do too.
back to basketball. Sorry, this is still this is a basketball stream, not wrestling.
We're good. We're good.
Even though
I'm gonna be-
WrestleMania is only about a week and a half away.
I'm
But
going to be
Holy
on
shit.
SmackDown.
Is that it?
Stream.
yeah, it's only a week and a half away.
Jeff, if
unbelievable.
you-
Oh, great. So Precious Achua, Gary Trent Jr., and Scotty Barnes are all questionable for tonight.
Wow.
Well,
Hey.
Scotty Barnes received an injury during the Bucks game on his finger. It looked like he bent his shooting index finger back, and then Precious got rolled up on, so his calf is kind of dealing with that. And then Gary Trent, I don't know, who fucking knows with Gary Trent these days. He'll be here soon though. The fucker will show up. He's
Yeah,
back.
probably. Yeah, you guys will be Trentless. That was a terrible joke, by the way. Terrible joke. Exactly. Mm-mm.
I got no
But
worries.
either way, I mean,
Laker.
I
legend.
think that I think what's going to end up happening is, in terms of the West.
Yeah.
I think the Mavs. I know some think that the Mavs might not make the playoffs because of the bad fit between Luka and Kyrie. I still think they'll get in because talent alone is going to get them to the playoffs. I just don't think they're going anywhere this year. I really believe that the Mavs just rented Kyrie for half a season. I think that they're not going anywhere. I think they're going to get. I think there's a good possibility they could get bounced in the first round, and then Kyrie will probably go to like the Lakers or go to the Suns. I think that's it. So they pretty much rented Kyrie for half a season. He's going to go to the. He's not going to us. We don't want him back. He's going to probably go to Phoenix or he's going to go to LA. I can see him in one of those two places.
back to Boston. No,
No, he's
Oh,
going to
maybe
go to
Toronto.
No,
fuck no.
he's
No,
not
no,
going to
no,
the
no,
Knicks.
no, no, no.
He's going to go with LeBron or KD. He's going to
He
go
would
to
never
another
come
team
here.
or star.
He'd never come here.
Could he go to the Knicks?
No way. The Knicks already have their point guard. They would never
I
take
know,
on a
I
headache
know,
like
but
Kyrie.
The Knicks do that, they'll be trading Kyrie by the second year of his contract because something will come of either a fan saying something or he not liking the situation of something. But no, Kyrie to the Knicks is no.
Yeah, I'll be live for WrestleMania for both nights. Myself, Mitch, Mac the Giants fan. Now, if Randy wants to hop on, Philly Sports Talk podcast. I don't know if Rob's going to be there. Tyler, I think, is going to be there. I believe Platform will be there. We'll have a whole cast of people.
Platform is not. He's going to
Platform won't be there.
Earl's
Okay.
going to be there.
Earl, of course, Earl. He's going to be cooking up a whole lot of you-know-what on the stream. So there's going to be a big cast of people for WrestleMania Night 1, Night 2.
Wait. Can you say
Rob
what
and Mac
Earl-
are going to be doing.
Can you say what Earl's cooking up?
Well, first let me say this. Rob and Mac are going to be doing a stand and deliver in the afternoon on next Saturday.
I'm not
But he'll be
doing
cooking up a whole lot of stew. Exactly. Whole lot of that. Delicious, yummy, tasty beef stew.
Yeah.
I don't like stew.
Who said they don't like stew? Is that Randy or Nikki?
That was Randy.
Oh, it's Randy? Okay. Order!
Doesn't like
No.
stew.
Did you guys see the movie Benchwarmers?
Yes.
When he was like, I love beef stew.
It's been an hour going by, and it felt like it went by fast. You guys are
Thank
keeping this
you.
entertaining. Yay!
Yeah, see? NBA basketball talk works.
Yep.
Yeah, but
And the Grizzlies managed to get it back together a little bit. They jumped the Kings, so they're a game and a half
John
up for
Moran
the
is
second
back
seed
tonight.
now.
John Moran
And
is
Morant's
back.
back, that too. And they're only 3.5 games behind the Nuggets for the number 1 seed. I thought the
They
Nuggets
went-
had that locked up.
Didn't they go 6-2 without him, or 4-2 or something like that?
They're
Or
good
I think
without
so,
John
yeah.
Moran. That's the
Yeah.
funny thing.
Yeah, Jaren Jackson stepped his game up. Dylan Brooks, Desmond Bain. A lot of those guys on that team really picked up the slack while John Morant's out. I believe Steven Adams is not that far away from coming back too. Is he back already, or is he coming back soon?
Who?
Steven Adams.
Oh no, he's a little bit out. Something
Okay.
happened,
I
so
think he's done
he's-
until playoffs.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
they
what
might
I
be
heard
saying
too,
the
yeah.
playoffs. Imagine those two at the power forward and the center position, Steven Adams and Jaren Jackson Jr. trying to deal with those two guys in the front court.
Woo!
That's tough.
And the
That
fact
is-
that
that's
Steven
tough.
Adams, I think Steven Adams even plays a bit more aggressive than Jaren Jackson. So Jaren Jackson's length.
Oh, you saw it,
and
right?
Steven Adams.
Saw
Yeah, I
it.
was off
Hey,
the
look who's
page.
here.
I know I was off the page, and then I came back to the page. And,
He always wants to say hello to you, Randy. He just
Hello.
wants to be a Raptor all his career.
you better be subbed up.
Yeah. Sub up to Randy, Gary Trent Jr., and play better.
Gary, I just want better 3-point percentage from you, brother.
Brother.
Gary.
What's he averaging this year?
You're not hurting my team. I don't care.
38%, something like that.
I was about to say he's averaging 38 points per game.
No, 38% from three. I think he's averaging
Oh.
about 18 or
38% is good. You can have someone like Ben Simmons like he does.
Who?
at the rate that he shoots it at, Mitch. No,
Who?
I said Gary Trent is shooting 38% from 3, which is better.
No,
than
I
Ben
was
Simmons.
talking about after you said that. I'm like, who? Who's Ben Simmons? I don't know who the hell that is.
he's
I don't know
averaging
who he is.
17.7. He's averaging 17.7 a game.
That's a foreign word from the NBA dictionary. Ben Simmons. I don't even know who the hell that is anymore. He sucks.
Turns the ball over a heck
Yep.
of a lot.
There you go,
76ers
Gary
ain't that
Trent
good
subbed
with
to you.
homegrown talent. Let's
There you
face
go.
it. They
He
drafted
subbed to you, Randy.
Embiid, but you look outside of that.
Thank you,
Simmons,
Gary Trent.
Fultz.
Now, Randy,
Thanks,
make a rant
GT.
video about Gary Trent.
Thanks, GT.
But, whew, I'm telling you guys right now, the playoffs are going to be so
37.
much fun. I can't wait for playoff basketball. Are you
Better be better than it was
last?
last year.
Huh?
Better. I hope it's better than last year.
I think it's going to be better than last year.
Yeah, 'cause
The
last
playoffs?
year was. Last year, the playoffs for the most part wasn't great. The NBA Finals was not bad, but the playoffs were kind of a letdown last year.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
Jeff, are you planning on streaming any of the playoff games?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll be if the Nets make the playoffs, I'll be streaming all the Nets games. I'll be doing all the Nets games.
How? If you
If it's the NBA playoffs, they stream every basketball game for the playoffs. Everyone
Yeah.
is on national television.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, for every single playoff game, they're on national television.
Oh
Whether
yeah,
it's
yeah.
ESPN, ABC, or
Same
TNT.
up here.
They're
what
always
about
on.
CBS?
No, not
TSN,
CBS.
Sportsnet up
Mhm.
here. They'll show it
Mhm.
even as well. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all going to be they're going to
Jeff,
play every
if
single
we
game.
play against each other, me and you are streaming every single game.
You'll probably win. I wouldn't be shocked if you sweep us.
I think you
don't
will be one. I'll give you one.
I'd be shocked. Not the way they're playing right now.
I'll give you one. I'm telling you why. Mikael Bridges will go off for one, at least one.
Even if he goes off, we need more than him. You know why I think you guys could sweep us? We have nobody that could stop Embiid. Even
No one
Claxton would
has
struggle with him.
anything to stop Embiid.
No, that's not true. People could slow.
Okay.
There's been players that could slow
I'll
down
give you,
Embiid. We have nobody that can stop him. There's
I'll give you
people
the
that can
Eastern
slow him
Conference.
down.
Let me give you the Eastern Conference, and you tell me if the center can slow down Embiid.
Oh God, here we go.
Yeah. I can give you two off the right. Yeah, Brooke Lopez.
Is this a dick measuring contest for you, Mitch?
Yeah.
Huh?
Brooke Lopez, the best shot blocker in the NBA. That's
Celtics.
one. Robert Williams. He's underrated as hell center. Underrated as hell center. Huh?
Cavs.
Jared Allen and Evan Mobley.
Mm.
They're not
Knicks.
bad of a front court. If he stops getting in foul trouble, Mitchell Robbins is a hell of a defender.
That guy
Yeah.
gets injured way too much, doesn't he?
Yes, he gets hurt too much, but he is one of the best defensive centers in
He
the
is.
NBA.
He is. That's Claxton.
Claxton, I think he did better. He played better than Embiid the last time he played against you guys. Claxton actually had a better game than Embiid, but the rest of the team did
Hawks.
nothing.
Hawks.
No, Embiid would
No.
destroy them. They have no center.
Heat.
Him and Adebayo would be a fun
That
matchup.
would be a good matchup.
That'd be a fun matchup. Him and Adebayo.
Raptors.
No, you've
Pirtle
proven
can't
it with
defend
us in the past. You've proven
Yeah.
it with us in the past.
Hey, you
Pirtle.
beat us and you won a
Pirtle can't defend him.
championship.
I do love Brooke
Yes,
Lopez.
because we had
Arthur.
Marc Gasol. We had Marc Gasol, and the Marc Gasol could hold
forgot.
his own against Embiid.
Balls.
Arku, Brooke Lopez is the best center all time in Brooklyn Nets history. Yes, I do love Brooke Lopez. He has a very soft heart in my Nets fandom.
I love
Balls,
how,
no.
let's talk about Brooke Lopez real quick.
No.
I love
No, I'm talking about Vucevic. Vucevic. I said no with the Bulls. With comes Embiid.
I was like, wait, what?
No.
No, I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to talk about him.
Brooke Lopez, I mean,
I
he
love
won a
how
championship with
Brooke
the
Lopez
Bucks.
changed his game around.
Yes.
I loved it because how he can shoot from three now. Before he was a down low. Now he can shoot the three.
Yeah, he evolved his game over, and he's a great shot blocker.
Now, if only Okafor could have done that.
Lopez has more talent. He's a more diverse and
I know.
talented player
I
than
know that, but I'm
Okafor.
just saying.
I've always been a fan of Lopez.
Okay, so none the Wizards.
His brother just didn't have the offensive talent that he did.
Yeah,
Robin
right.
was more of like an aggressive defensive player, but didn't have the offensive talent that Brooke had.
Yeah. I mean, this playoffs is going to be fun. I cannot wait. I just,
Oh yeah, best
The
time
West
of
is
year
gonna
for
be
the
fun.
NBA.
I
The
love
West
that
is going to be
playoff.
great.
Yeah,
Baisley. Who's Baisley?
Thunder.
Oh.
I'm telling
So make it say SGA is going to get traded to the Lakers again.
You mean the Clippers?
No, the Lakers. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander could get traded. I know he was traded from the Clippers.
That would be funny if the Thunder traded him back. It's not going to happen, our crew. Don't have a fit. It's not going to happen, but it would be funny.
I don't know if it might not happen. Are the Thunder going to be? Are they going to actually not be cheap and give him a long-term deal for big money?
Raptors will. We'll go give him the bag. Please come home.
We will not.
Come
What's his
home.
contract?
Yeah, actually, when does his
Gilgeous-
contract come up? Because you're
Let
right.
me
He's
see.
going to demand the bag.
Oh, never mind. Okay, he already did sign a long-term deal. 5-year rookie max extension, and his contract lasts until 2027. So never mind. He's locked into a long-term deal.
Dang it.
I thought he was going to be a free agent, but I was wrong. So Gilgeous-Alexander signed long-term.
Oh, wow.
God damn it.
Oh, interesting. What?
No, I was saying, God damn it, I would have loved to have him on my team. We have our own guy to worry about. Cam Johnson's a restricted free agent.
As
He's not been played good at all. He's been
I was gonna say,
terrible.
has he
shooting free.
fizzled out a little bit? Because I haven't really heard his name as much since after those 40 burgers.
He's been not Bridges has been solid. Yesterday was probably his worst game shooting, but Johnson has fizzled out. He's not shot the ball well from 3-point line at all recently. And Dorian Finney-Smith has been a disaster offensively. This guy has done nothing for the Nets since that Denver game, the first one. He's been terrible. He can't shoot. He's not been good defensively. He's given them nothing on the court. If it's not right now, honestly, if it's not Bridges, Dinwiddie, and Claxton, we're getting nothing consistently from anybody else on this team. And Bridges was not great. And Day'Ron Sharpe, I get so frustrated with this team with how they're handling Day'Ron Sharpe. The guy went for 20 points. He had 20 points and 10 and 12 rebounds last night off the bench. He was the highest scorer for this team, and yet the team keeps benching him all the time.
Who?
Day'Ron Sharpe, our backup center. He was great, but they don't play him. They just sit him like Cam Thomas. They don't play these guys. We signed Moses Brown off the Clippers, and he hasn't played a lick. He has not played at all, and they're going back to Day'Ron Sharpe. I don't get it.
I don't get that,
team.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't get what they're doing with their young players.
Like that.
Well, it's because Sharpe is undisciplined at times. He's only 21 years old, turns the ball over way too much, and he gets in such horrendous foul trouble all the time too. He's as bad as Paul Reed, maybe worse. That's why he doesn't play as much, because he gets in foul trouble way too often.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening with our rookie Christian Coloco. He just seems every time he gets out there, like sometimes you catch him in a deer in the headlights moment, and he just starts, flailing all over the place. Obviously not that case, but you know what I mean? Like he's just fouling, and you're like, what are you doing? It's because he doesn't really understand what's going on at this point. So yeah, I can contest to that for sure.
Yeah, it's an undisciplined rookie that's still trying to learn the ropes. Well, Sharpe's a second-year player, but he really didn't play much in his rookie year.
Right.
He pretty much was he was benched a lot of the times, and they played him in the G League. That's what he's been doing all season. He's been going back and forth from the Long Island Nets onto the roster. He's had some games where he's played 5, 10, 15 minutes maybe. Last night was probably the most minutes he's played in a while, 20 minutes. Like I mentioned, 20 points, 10 rebounds, didn't get in foul trouble. Our best player besides Royce O'Neal, who needs to be playing more too. It's just, I think the problem with our team is right now Jacques Vaughn has been so loyal with this defensive-minded lineup. Bless you, Nikki. He's been so loyal to this defensive-minded lineup with Dorian Finney-Smith, Dinwiddie, Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, and Nicholas Claxton, and it's just not giving them any offensive production. And this team has not been good defensively in a while either. I mean, they gave up 38 points and 33 points in 2 quarters last night. So, and shooting-wise, you have a bunch of three-point shooters. That's what's so maddening about this team. Seth Curry, three-point shooter. Joe Harris, three-point shooter. Cam Johnson, three-point shooter. Dorian Finney-Smith, stretch 4, three-point shooter. Royce O'Neal, three-point shooter. Patty Mills, three-point shooter. Yuta Watanabe, three-point shooter. Spencer Dinwiddie, three-point shooter. 27% last night from the three-point line. That's inexcusable for a team that is built on three-point shooting and defense. That's why we can't win. If we can, and we actually out-rebounded Cleveland last night, which we are the worst team in the NBA rebounding the basketball. We averaged 47.2 rebounds before last night's game, and we out-rebounded Cleveland by 15, and we lost because our defense was horrible, our rotations were not there, and our three-point shooting was abysmal last night. That's why we lost. And every time this team always gets down by 20-plus points going into the fourth quarter, they rally back to make it close to about 6-8 points, and then we lose in the end. So give the fans a heartbreaking loss. That's what we've done the past few games. You can't win like that in the NBA.
No, you're right. That's 100%. That's the formula to lose, right? So yeah, you're right. It's definitely
Sixers are one of the worst, if not the worst, rebounding team in the league.
Who?
Sixers.
Sixers.
Yeah, I'm eating. It's the Sixers,
I could have sworn you guys were a better rebounding team than that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Let me see.
Nope.
Philadelphia is your 28th. You're only behind Dallas and my team as one of the worst rebounding teams.
So
You're
you're
averaging
Yes, on that list.
no, you're averaging 48.4 rebounds per game. The Nets are the only team in the NBA that are averaging 47 rebounds per game. Dallas is barely averaging 48. So that's how bad we've been rebounding the basketball. Last time was like an oddity. We don't do it very well at all rebounding the basketball. We're not
I
good.
would have to say that I know the Raptors are on that list too because we don't definitely either. But maybe since the Pat Jakob,
You're 18. You're 18th.
Shit, it doesn't feel like it. What the hell?
The best
I told
rebounding
you,
team in the NBA is not a shock, Milwaukee.
Yeah, no wonder.
Milwaukee's the best. Then Memphis.
No
The top,
Fez,
actually, crazy thing is, this is one of the best rebounding teams in the NBA. You would never think this. Houston.
Memphis?
Houston.
The Rockets?
Yeah, they're third in the NBA in rebounding. They average 56 rebounds per game.
Well, that Senga kid has been lights out this year for them. Like he seems to be like a magnet to the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait until they get Victor Wembanyama next year.
I don't think they're getting Wembanyama.
What about Scooter Henderson?
That too.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible they can get Scooter. I don't know if they're gonna be lucky enough to get the top 2 picks.
You know, there's like one guy coming out of the draft this year that I love from Kansas. Grady
Who's that?
Dick. Grady Dick. The guy is a sniper from 3.
Okay.
Randy, you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't. So I'll have to check him out.
Yeah, the guy's a sniper. He's the best shooter coming out of the draft.
Well, I don't know the guy's name, but he's a pretty well-known Pistons YouTuber, and he made a
Flakes?
trade. Huh?
Crispy Flakes.
I don't think it's that. It's somebody else. He made a trade proposal in the offseason by saying he would trade Bagley and one of their first round picks for OG Anunoby and our first overall pick.
Was that Everything King?
I think so.
That's my guy, yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, why would you potentially give up the second overall pick for OG Anunoby?
Let me ask him to come on this podcast and you can ask him yourself.
Well, if that was him, I was watching another Raptor creator, and he's like some Pistons creator proposed this trade, and everybody under the sun was losing their mind.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder why Cleveland's really good. Cleveland's only given up. They're the best defensive team overall in terms of points per game. They're only giving up 107 points per game, which is
Who's second?
Miami. Miami's second with 110 points per game, followed by you guys. You're 110 as well,
third?
and then Phoenix. You're third. Phoenix is fourth, and Memphis is. Randy's team is sixth. They're only giving up 112. My team is 12th.
I was gonna say, other than the last game that we played the Cavs, all 3 other games they were pretty close. Like we had 100 on one game and they had like 88. Like we play a good brand of defense. It's just at the end of the game, the guys are so tired that the game slips away from us. But like I said, Nick Nurse is a good coach. He just rides the starting 5 if he doesn't have a good bench way too much. But I think he needs to trust in the young guys. Give them a little leeway, you know? Like, they may miss a couple shots here and there. They may miss 4 or 5 in a row. I don't give a damn, but wait till that first shot goes in, because once they see the ball go in, look out. Maybe the floodgates open.
I think this is probably why it's hurting your team, because you're only averaging 100. You're pretty much averaging the same amount of points as you guys are giving up.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Same thing with us.
Yep. No. Wait, I'm trying to think, where are the Knicks on that list?
For what? Scoring?
Defense.
The Knicks are the top 4, I think. Top 4 or top 5. They're up there as a defensive team. Let me see. Team stats. Give me 1 second.
You're good.
That's Thibs for you.
Yeah, Tibbs knows how to play. He knows how to play defense, scoring defense. Yep. Opponents' points per game. The Knicks are. I was wrong. They're 11th. They're giving up 113 points per game, just above us.
Wow.
Hey, real quick, Nikki, are you back? Okay, I'll wait for him to come back. I'm gonna ask him who his MVP is and all that because he wasn't here last week.
Eric Stevenson. You gotta check that guy out too.
Yeah, I like him. This draft class is good. I can't wait to do a mock draft.
I'm so focused on the NFL draft, I can't get into the NBA right now. I gotta wait until NFL draft finishes. I can't. I got one draft I gotta focus on. The NFL draft is in about a month, so that's what I'm keeping my focus on before I worry about the NBA. I gotta wait for the NBA season to end first.
For me, it's NBA.
For me, it's the NFL. I love the NBA draft, but I know a lot of these college kids out of the NFL compared to the NBA. So because I watch college football religiously, like Randy does. So that's like what I know. You've done quite a few mock drafts recently for the NFL too, Randy. So you know a lot of these.
Oh my God, out. you don't want to see my browser history. It's literally all I got to do is type in the first letter N, and it brings up NFL Simulator, and I'm just doing a draft. Doesn't matter if I'm on the can. It doesn't matter if I'm in an elevator. It doesn't matter if I'm waiting in line.
Well, don't worry. We're going to be doing some more. We're going to be doing some more on Friday. I'm going to plan on doing some more mock drafts on Friday. If I can get you on, if I can get Mitch on, I want to try to get further on again. I want to try to get people.
Don't let Further do mock draft.
I'll be there.
Do mock draft.
Oh my God, yeah, Further. Oh my God, unless you want to be.
I know.
Are you planning to have a 5-hour stream? Because if you are, let's do it.
Randy, every time I do a Football Friday stream, it's always about 4, 5, 6 hours. I'm expecting it. I'm expecting it to go that long.
Yeah, but pause. But with Further and
pause.
Remember how Coke was like, Further, do you like these? And he goes, no. They were the best available.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I love that stream. Was fun. That
was fun.
That Football Friday live stream we did last week. Yeah, I'm planning on doing some more mock drafts the closer we get to the NFL draft. So since we're pretty much there and like free agency is winding down, I'm going to try to open up some more mock drafts. Like just maybe if I do it on the live stream, I'll do that because I can't do it on a video version or anything. So just be on the lookout for NFL stuff.
It's easy.
I'd have to use the StreamYard.
Yeah, I want to learn how to do that too, so I can share the screen because I'd like to do that too a couple times myself, just to have fun with it. It's just fun, you know. You don't have to take it too damn serious, but it's just fun to, because you know.
Oh, you mean like that guy who begins with an E?
Who?
No one.
I
know what he's talking about.
This is gonna bother me now because I'm on.
I'll put it in the private chat. I'll put it in the private chat.
Okay. It's gonna bother me. That's why. You know, like one of those things where you want to know or you think you know and you just can't come to your head. Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Randy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll probably do a mock draft on Friday for the Football Friday show. I just got to hop on to AK StreamYard for that one because it's the one for next Friday. The one for this Friday is on AK's.
I can delete it so you can just keep everything on Rob's.
No, it's okay. I'll just ask AK for the code, and I'll just hop over to that one for Friday.
I'll give it to you. It's easy.
Okay. Whichever one is easier, I can do that since it's already got that set up.
Okay. There you go. But Nikki, are you back yet?
Nope.
It's a no. But what do you guys think? Since we're talking in a way about the NBA playoffs,
I have a question for Nikki. Nikki,
what team?
Oh, I was going to say, Nikki, say nothing. Jerome beats MVP.
He's not.
He's the MVP. I don't know if he's the MVP. Oh, see, Nikki said something, so he's not the MVP.
See, there you go. Philly Halftime wants to do a mock draft, and guess what? Halftime. Guess what? When you do a mock draft, you are always going to be right.
You're killing me.
I love it.
Oh, you got to watch the latest version of Cool Cat Mitch. It was hilarious. Cool Cat was like, hey, it's me, Philly Halftime.
Wow. We have to get Halftime and Cool Cat on the stream together? He's trying to do impressions of him now.
Just make sure Cool Cat's not at work because then Halftime will really light him up. Are you really working or are you just having fun? I love it.
But just heading into the NBA playoffs, what team do you think you guys is going to be a sleeper team heading into the playoffs this year? Like, you think a team that's going into the playoffs, you're not really talking about as much, but could potentially make noise going into the playoffs as like a team that can maybe go further than maybe people think. Both sides, East and West.
Both East and West.
Like one team from the East, one from the West. We'll go around the circle and like give our answers.
Shit.
Yeah.
Want to
Actually,
start first? Or,
I am
go ahead.
back.
here.
Wait.
Oh, there you go,
Nick,
Mitch.
get back. I have a question for you.
Ah, damn it.
Nikki, so last week we did our awards. So who's your sixth man of the year?
Sixth man of the year.
Someone cracks a beer.
What's that? No, not that. I'll come back to sixth man of the year.
Okay. Defensive player of the year.
Somebody just sneeze?
Oh no.
No.
Okay. My fault. Go
I
ahead.
don't know. I heard something.
Yeah.
Maybe someone. Darren Jackson Jr.
Okay.
I
think
agree
that
with
was
them.
mine.
Yeah, I agree. I think I said the same one too. I agree.
Yeah. And then I'm trying to think who was my most improved player.
That's a tough one.
I think I picked Malik Monk.
Yes, and I forget who I picked.
Was
For
it
what?
Halliburton?
I don't think it was Halliburton. Most improved
Most
player.
improved player.
Oh, I said Laurie Markkinen.
Yeah,
That was mine.
that's a
That was
great
mine.
pick. Yeah, that I can understand.
Yep, that's mine.
And who's your MVP?
Ooh.
Nikki.
Easy.
Well, you're gonna pick
Embiid.
Embiid, right?
Yep.
I'm going with Jokic. I'm gonna sit on the island and say Jokic. I know Embiid's the easy pick. I'm going with Jokic.
Man, his defense trash.
Yeah, but he's a much better He's much better at facilitating the
Sorry.
basketball and setting up his teammates than Embiid is.
Who's better at closing out games?
You can go either way. Both of them know how to close out a game.
All right, I'll give you that. Wait, coach of the year. Nikki, coach of the year.
Oh, that's
What's
easy.
the Celtics coach again? What's his name? The villain?
Brown.
Muscle Muscala
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
it.
Muscala, I believe. I'm going Mike Brown. The
Is
the
Mike-
Kings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go Mike Brown too.
Okay.
He's like,
Really
who's
good.
the guy? Mike Brown. Mike Brown.
Speaking of beef stew, Mr. Earl Cole is here. What's up, Earl? How you doing,
As far
Earl?
as
Good to
most
see you, my friend.
improved player, I'd probably go. I'm gonna go Tyrese Halliburton.
That's a good
Oh.
pick too. Great pick.
Yep.
And who's your rookie
You
of the
know
year?
who I'm actually picking? It's a dark horse. Jalen Brunson.
That's not a bad pick either. Brunson's really improved his play to one of the best young point guards in the league.
Yep. Embiid has 10 straight games over 30. He broke Wilt Chamberlain and Allen Iverson's record.
Who's your rookie of the year, Nikki?
Paulo
Thank you.
Paulo?
Banchero.
Okay. I went with Benedict Matherin, but I'm going off the grid.
Here's a quick rundown. Since 2102, the people have won the MVP. Duncan, Garnett, Nash, Nowitzki, Kobe, LeBron, Derrick Rose, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Westbrook, Harden, Giannis, Jokic, and now it's up to the voters.
I think Embiid will probably win it this year. I think Embiid will probably win it.
Yeah, I
Voters
Yeah.
fatigue? You think it'll be voters fatigue?
like enough.
Maybe. I mean, what could help Jokic is that his team is in first place in the West. If they stick with first place, and he's averaged about a triple double. I mean, it's really hard not to give a guy
I mean,
MVP
look what
when you're
he did
averaging a
with
triple
Westbrook.
double.
Look what he did with Westbrook that one year. He was what were they? 6th seed, and they gave it to him.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah.
I mean, he is averaging a triple double. That's really hard to not give a guy an MVP when you're doing that well. I mean,
True.
Jokic's stats are ridiculous. Though I would, if Embiid wins it, he think he deserves it too. They've probably been the two best players in the NBA. Ironically, they're centers. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, the Nuggets are 48-24, and the Sixers are 48-23. So I mean, there you go.
hmm
It's that
Hey,
close.
hey, you guys want to do the pick'ems tonight, and then we can just wrap this up?
it's so hard not to get Jokic. You know what Jokic is averaging this year? He's averaging 39% from the 3-point line, 63% from the court. He's averaging 12 rebounds per game. He's averaging 25 points per game, and he's averaging 10 assists per game. That's really hard not to give him the MVP when you're averaging a triple-double. That's tough.
Damn.
You don't
Yes.
see guys that average triple-doubles during an entire season. That's how good Jokic is.
And as a center, she's shooting better from 3 than some shooting guards.
Yeah, he's
Well,
Brent.
some.
and Embiid. Let me see Embiid. Embiid's averaging 10 rebounds per game. He is averaging 34 points per game. I mean, that's ridiculous too.
Yeah.
55% from the court, 35% from 3, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks.
Look at
So,
this. How many free throws? I know the guy's averaging like
free throws.
12, 13.
I think like 12, 13 per game. Yeah. I mean, Jokic is pretty much averaging a block less per game than Embiid, and he's averaging the same amount of steals. So it's really, what do you value more, defense or facilitating the basketball? Both of them have incredible strengths at either one. So
Yeah.
they're both just great players.
Hey, you guys want to do the pick'ems, and then we can just wrap this up?
Sure.
I guess. I mean, there's no games you want to do?
No, I
Yeah.
said 6.
No, I mean, like we usually do like
crap.
Oh,
or like we just like we can make up something, like some type of NBA thing going on.
okay. All right.
I don't know, like
I got it. You want to do a draft? 25 years or younger?
Sure.
of current players.
Current players.
So they have to be 25 years or younger.
Correct.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
Different.
we'll have Randy go first, Nikki, me, then Jeff. You get back to back.
Okay.
All right, Randy, go for it.
Jesus, I'm trying to think of a 25-year-old.
Or younger. Are you serious? I got 2 ahead already.
I got some, but I don't know if they're 25 or younger.
I'm here.
No, not you.
Okay.
What?
How was it? What was that?
Siri
How was that?
activated. Siri.
I'm here, baby.
Oh, that's just creepy.
That's just weird.
Yeah, because like I oh shit, I don't know who's 25. Like
You can look up the ages.
I
That's
could.
cheating. That's cheating. I'm not gonna do it.
Cheating.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try to think about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so hard though to think like who's 25, but if he's like, what if he's like 23 or something? It's like, I honestly can't think of anybody.
All right. You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Nikki, you got one or do you want me?
Yeah,
Thank,
you can
thank
go
you, Earl.
first.
I'll go first? Okay.
Mhm.
Luca.
I think I got one too. I got De'Aaron Fox.
All right. Randy, you go then.
So take away. I guess you could take away my back-to-back since I already picked one, and Mitch
Yeah,
already
yeah,
picked
yeah.
one
Giannis,
too.
Giannis.
How old
I
is
think
Giannis?
I think Giannis is above 25.
Yeah, he is. I think he was like 26 or something. back.
He's 28.
Yep, like I was saying, he was
See?
26 a few years back.
Booker.
It's tough. Booker might be one. Booker is 26. Just missed it.
Oh my fucking god.
It's tough. It's tough.
See?
Tatum.
Tatum, I think, is 20.
I think you're good
he's
there.
younger. Yeah, I think he's younger.
You're good. What the hell was that?
Yeah, he's 25 years old. Just turned 25, so you just got it.
All right.
All right, Nikki. You get the back-to-back.
All
Mhm.
right. Back to back. Let me see.
I got another one in my head, but I think he's
I
younger.
think
Starting to
Nikki would
think
take at
about
least.
it.
I think.
Let's see.
Yep, I got a couple in my head too.
Mhm.
Now, hold on. What do I use? Is Luca a point guard, shooting guard, small forward? What?
I think he's a point guard.
He's a point guard. Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna go
then he's my point guard.
Shea Gilgris.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Okay,
Mm.
I like
my
that one.
first. Now I got so my second for my back-to-back will be Darius Garland.
That's a good pick.
I like that. All right, Randy.
Fuck. John Morant.
Okay.
Good luck. No trouble.
We're talking
All right,
basketball. No?
I'm gonna go with Evan Mobley.
How old is Mobley?
Mobley is 21.
Okay, I thought it was 22. All right, Trey Young. I guess.
Is he? Let me see. Trey Young.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
24,
crap.
I think.
I think you got that one.
Okay. My
Okay.
defense backcourt is terrible, but I don't care. My center,
He's 24.
Embiid is my age, so that's out of the window. You know what? Just give me him. I need a center. DeAndre Ayton.
Oh,
He looks like he's about 80.
I know, right?
but he's not.
Nothing works.
Who's up? Randy?
You
Oh, I'm up. All right. Nicholas Claxton.
figured.
Well, he's one of the best young centers, and he's only 23 years old. So
Yeah.
I got my point guard, my power forward, and my center.
I got my point guard, shooting guard, and center. All right, Randy.
So I got Tatum and I got John Morant. So I got Tatum as my power forward, John Morant as my point guard. I'm going to take Anthony Edwards as my shooting guard.
I like
Okay.
that.
I think Randy's got the best team so far. All right, Nikki, back to back.
Okay. Let's see. So I got a couple pieces. I gotta think about this from a lineup standpoint. Okay.
Watch him.
Never mind.
Do you want us to go back to you, or do you want us
Hold
to?
up. No. Never. I just had it in mind. No. But hold on.
Are you really just playing the Jeopardy music?
I'm just go RJ Barrett.
That's a good one.
Okay. Jeff is like the professional look.
All
Look
right, I
up
got
the
back
age.
to back. That's right.
No, I'm not looking up I'm looking it up after you name the player. I'm not actually
Yeah, I know.
looking at it.
I know. I know
He
that.
is. He's 22.
Okay, so I think I need.
Yep.
Okay, I got one more pick back to back.
Yes.
Give me Jared Allen.
Oh my God, Jared Allen. Let me see.
I think he's like 24.
Jared Allen is 24 years old. Yep. You got him. So, who's up? Randy or you,
Randy.
Mitch?
Randy.
Okay.
I'm going to take DeAndre Ayton as my center.
I already got him.
Fucking hell.
Yep.
You know how long it took me to think of somebody that was that young at that spot? God damn it. Fuck.
No.
You know what? I'm just gonna have to make a center out. Does anybody have Pablo Banquero?
No, he's yours.
No.
You can have him.
He's mine.
He's mine.
He's mine. I want him.
What, you have him?
No, I don't.
No.
I have Claxton.
Oh,
All right.
So it's you or me, Mitch.
It's you.
I was gonna pick Jalen Brown, but I don't know if he's too old.
He's
let me
younger than
see.
Tatum, I thought.
No, he's 26. He's a year older,
Oh,
so
really?
he's out.
He's old? Wow.
Yeah, he's older by a year because he got picked out of the draft a year older before Tatum. So I
Okay.
need a small
Bane.
forward and a shooting guard.
Bane.
Well,
Hey,
I mean, I was gonna say,
hey,
I wasn't
don't
gonna say him,
help
but thank you, Randy. Desmond Bain. I
Wow.
wasn't gonna say him, but Randy just
All right.
said it for me.
Why would you?
No, sorry, I had
old.
something in
Thank you,
my
Randy.
throat. I had something in my throat.
Well, I appreciate that. That's a good. I'll take that shooting guard option.
What?
Desmond Bain is my shooting guard.
Okay.
Thank you, Randy. You're a good friend.
Fine. All right, is that your 5?
That's no, it's only a 4. I'm missing a small forward.
Okay. And halftime, Earl says hi. Okay, someone can. Okay. All right.
Whose turn is it? My turn?
It's mine.
Bitches.
It's mine. I got Luca, Trey, Ayton. So I get back to back.
Yes.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Okay.
And I need a small forward.
So do
I don't know if he's still injured. I don't know, but I don't care. Andrew Wiggins?
Mm,
I thought he was like 28.
Is he?
let me see. Wiggins is 28. Yeah.
He looks young.
Telling you, he's got that DeAndre Ayton look. Yes, it is, Mr. Cole. AW is tonight.
Oh yeah, we're not streaming it though. I need a small forward.
So do I.
Oh,
Don't you say my fucking guy.
hold on. I don't know if this guy could be a small forward.
I was gonna pick somebody, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna be
All right.
good.
Halliburton.
I think he's a point guard, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a point guard.
Then I'll put Luca at the small forward.
Okay.
Okay.
So Luca. No wait.
Is
hold
that
on.
5 or do you missing one? Oh, you got
No,
Jaren
that's 5.
Jackson first.
No,
Okay.
hold on. I'm still thinking.
Wait, what?
How old is Buddy Hield? He's gotta be older.
Buddy Hield, I think is
Buddy
up there
Hield's
in
older.
age.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
might be 27.
I
Buddy
think-
Hield is 30.
Oh, holy fuck.
Yeah, he's been in the
Wait,
league for a
what?
while. Buddy Hield's 30 years old.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in the league.
It's hard,
Yeah,
Mitch.
he is Halliburton.
So Halliburton had your point guard, and then you
Oh!
moved Luka to small.
I got one. Michael Porter Jr.
He's injured, bro. I told you.
No, he's not. Michael Porter Jr. From the
I thought
Nuggets?
he was injured again.
No, he's still playing, and he's having a terrific season.
Oh, damn. Why did I pick Max?
Damn! Oh, I love it. That rounds about my 5. I like
Nicky,
my
there you go.
5.
Nikki, I just gave you Maxie.
Okay, so
All right, Randy, you're
who's
up.
up next?
Randy.
Randy
I'll take
is-
Franz Wagner
Let's go, Michigan.
My small- as my small forward.
I
Boo!
like that.
Boo!
Why boo?
'Cause I don't like Michigan.
Why don't you like Michigan?
Because I'm a Rutgers fan. That's why.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, we're both losers in the end.
Hey,
We
we have
both
9
lost.
hockey. Wait, we have 9 hockey championships.
I don't give a crap about hockey championships.
Hey, Randy loves hockey.
Did I say Randy has to hate hockey? Why do you always got to turn it to Randy?
Yeah,
Right,
what
Randy's-
the fuck?
Yeah, what the hell? Well, Mitch.
All right, Nikki, you're up.
All right.
This was
So
a
I need
good
another-
draft.
I
Yeah,
want
this
to do
was-
Tyrese Maxey, but I do need another big man.
Who's your lineup so far?
So far, you get Jared Allen, Shea, Darius, RJ Barrett, and I feel like,
Okay, yeah, you need a big.
I mean,
Is there any bigs left?
I was kind of
Right.
hesitant, but this is the only name that comes to mind that's young, and that's Zion.
Yeah. I was thinking about that too, Nick. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
going over that as well, but but
Yeah.
I was thinking Zion, but I'm like, he's only 22. He
How
feels
old
like
is-
he's been in the league
How
forever,
old
but
is
he's
Ingram? How old is Brandon Ingram?
Brandon
20
Ingram. I think he's like 26.
29?
20, he's 25.
Wow.
He's injured all the time too.
I know.
It's like,
So
it's
this
like
is
all these guys
mine.
are injured.
So this is mine.
Hey, so everybody tell their roster. Who do you have?
Okay,
Yeah.
so Mitch, go first.
I got Halliburton, Trey Young, Luca, Jaren Jackson Jr., and DeAndre Ayton.
Okay.
Interesting, Coach.
What?
I have De'Aaron Fox, Desmond Bain, Michael Porter Jr., Evan Mobley, and Nicholas Claxton.
Nikki?
Mine is like the. All right, go, Andy.
Nikki, no? Or me? Okay.
You,
I got
you.
John Morant. I got Anthony Edwards. I have why did I just
Tatum.
forget my Franz Wagner. I have Tatum and I have Pablo Banchero.
Hans
Okay.
Wagner.
Franz Wagner.
Hans Wagner.
It was
Yeah.
Franz.
Come with me to Oktoberfest.
Would you please come with me now? I want to talk with you. We need to
Get
go
to the chopper, Franz. Get to the chopper,
there now.
Franz.
Okay. All right, Nikki.
And mine,
How dare you?
my 5, you got Shea Gilchrist, Darius Garland, RJ Barrett, Jared Allen, and Zion.
All right. Now, this is where we pick the teams that are not our own, and I'm going with Randy's.
Okay.
I'm going with Randy's too.
You know what?
Kelly Bundy,
Um,
the physicist.
I'm gonna go. It's gonna be a bit of a surprise, but I'm gonna go with Jeff.
Obviously. How would I win obvious?
Thank you.
Yeah, I got Jeff too. I got Jeff, me, and then Mitch, and then Nikki.
So we have a tie.
We have a tie.
You know what? No, I'm giving the win to Randy.
No.
I'm giving the win to
alright.
Randy.
You
No,
can't
I'm giving.
go.
I'm giving.
No.
I'm giving the win to Randy.
We have a tie.
Unless you want the chat to decide it.
Randy wins, obviously. All right, Chad says Randy.
Yeah, Randy wins. I think Randy had the best team. Mine's
I don't
close, but I think Randy has the best team overall.
And
Kelly
my-
or Peg, who's hotter?
I
It
didn't
depends.
have-
How does Peg stand?
My backcourt did not have good defense. I had Halliburton.
Love and marriage, love
and
and
Johnson.
marriage goes together like a horse and carriage. When you say Kelly and Peg, that's what I think of.
Courage.
Yes,
Oh,
I
next
tell
year.
you, brother.
Oh, I wish I could have picked Victor Wembanyama.
You can't have one without the other. You know that show that is, right, Mitch?
Yeah.
What is it?
I was gonna pick Maxi, but I thought Mitch
No
was gonna
one
take
picked
him, so I
Maxey.
wanted
I
to
was
save him.
surprised.
I was
didn't
gonna
want
leave it
pick
for you.
Maxey. I
I
didn't
know
think
you
of
were.
Maxi. I wasn't honestly gonna pick Desmond Bain, so that's why I had to give it to Randy because he chose my shooting guard for me, so I had to give it to him.
I was coughing. All I was saying was bang, bang. Like I wasn't saying Desmond Bain.
So
I was saying I was coughing.
it was a cough that sort of came out saying Desmond Bain, right? You have the Desmond Bain cough, so it's like Desmond Bain, Desmond Bain,
Desmond Bain.
Desmond Bain.
All right. Do you guys want to do another draft? Because I got another one in
Ooh.
mind.
He's gonna take a Peg in the Dodge. Swing.
Peg
I got another one in mind.
What's
This
that?
one's going to be tough. Colleges. So,
Oh, I'm never
Mark
gonna be able to figure this out.
No,
No,
I would never be able to do that.
it ain't gonna work.
Really?
It's just-
Come
Well,
on.
what do you mean by like colleges? Like players where these players play college? You're gonna obviously win, Mitch, because you study You're good when it comes to college basketball. The rest of us don't really study it as much.
Yeah.
It's just pick. It's not now. It's all time.
You talking about like
Oh,
where
okay.
NBA players have come out of?
Yes, like
I'm
Weber,
Okay.
Melo.
Mm,
I like how you went Weber right away.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Jalen
Michigan.
Rose, Juwan Howard. You know, every
Yeah.
other great player that comes out of Michigan still
Yep.
suck, by the way.
Yeah.
It's still coming out of them.
I'm telling you right
Greg
now,
Oden
if we
just
actually do this
playing.
draft, if we do the draft, there's no way I'm picking Leitner.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Christian?
You guys want to try it? I mean,
Sure.
it's all in college.
All right. Nikki
All right.
goes first.
Yeah, we'll have Nikki and I'll go last. So
All
that's
right.
good.
Let's
Like,
go.
Whoever played the best for their college. It could be Okafor, Anthony Davis, whatever you want. Jabari Parker killed it in college as well.
So we naming a college or a
No.
player?
Just college players because it's March Madness.
Oh, okay. I got it now. Now I got it. This might
All
be a
right.
little bit easier. Okay.
Nikki, go.
I think
All
I
right.
got it.
Patrick Ewing.
Okay.
Gonzaga?
Patrick Ewing is gone.
Hey, Steph Curry's here. Hey, Steph.
Hey.
The Fab Five wore long shorts to ease the wedgies.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. All
No
right,
lies
Randy.
detected there, coach.
All right, Randy, go.
Tim Duncan.
Nice. He was good in college. I like that.
He was.
Wake Forest, baby.
Yep. All right. I got a couple in my. I got so many in my mind right now.
I'll go
Nikki,
with
you got Patrick Ewing with Georgetown, right?
Right?
Okay.
Who'd you go with, Jeff?
I'll go with Carmelo Anthony. His 1 year with Syracuse was out of this world.
That is
Nice.
true. Okay, I got two. Steph Curry
I was thinking him.
and Michael Jordan from North Carolina.
Fuck, I thought you were gonna go him.
I think I can think of some. I think I have some better ones than even Jordan. Allen Iverson.
Georgetown. Okay. Now, is that for college football or basketball?
Basketball for Georgetown. Why would I pick up college football? No. It's like
No,
it's, what do you want me? It's
he's
like me.
messing
What
with
you
you.
want me to pick Reggie Bush out of college?
We should do that one time. That would be fun for Friday.
You could try it.
Actually, yeah.
Good college football players.
That'd
Michael
be
Jordan.
great.
Coach is already throwing
No,
out some good ones. And
halftime.
halftime.
Stop it.
No,
All right.
Coach and halftime are doing it. And Chad.
Oh, no.
I'm not trying to pay attention to the chat.
I'm not either. Just make it full screen. Everyone
All right,
make
so-
the chat full screen. You're
So Randy, you're up.
full screen.
Um.
I'm
Well,
trying
if
to make
I'm
this-
gonna go Duncan at power forward, I might as well go David Robinson at center with Navy.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so I'm up. I'm gonna go Ray Allen, UConn.
That's underrated. I love that. There you go, Jeff. There you go, Jeff. No. It's no.
Nikki
you were
gets
doing
another
the
one.
draft.
Yeah, I'm going with more recent guys
No,
because
it's
I can't
Nikki's
remember
fault.
past.
It's Nikki's turn.
No, I know. I'm
All
thinking. I'm thinking
Oh.
in my mind. But why is everybody's
Okay.
camera off except me?
Because
So
I'm
here
eating.
we go.
I
Oh.
gotta go take a piss quick.
right. I'm gonna go Magic Johnson.
Damn.
Because you looked at the chat, didn't you? You looked at the chat, Nikki. Just admit it.
I didn't see that.
Yes, he did. All right.
Oh yeah.
All right, Randy. Oh, you're in the bathroom. Okay, Jeff.
No, I'll wait until Randy. Randy, can you say yours real quickly? Or are you in the bathroom?
He already left.
I think it's just
Yeah.
college basketball for the men.
All right, Randy, you're up. I heard the door closed.
Okay. Come on, this ain't a third grade classroom.
Oh, Nikki.
That was me.
Bitch.
Oh, I got a couple in my head. I'm thinking more recent than I am.
I know. That's the whole
yourself.
thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking more recent than I am old school.
All right, then go.
Carl Anthony Towns with Kentucky.
Okay.
That was mine.
Then.
Oh,
wait, Randy.
all right. You know what? I'll give that one to Randy. I'll give it to Randy then.
No.
No. You can have it. I'll give it to you. It's yours.
All right, then go again, Jeff.
So I gotta think of another one then.
But that's too many. That's why I said no, because I have too many centers now.
Oh, do you want me to have them then? I'll take them then if you don't want them.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I'll take Anthony Towns. So then you go ahead, Randy, since I skipped you.
Okay, who does everybody have? So I don't end up saying someone stupid.
I got Steph Curry and Michael Jordan.
I got Carmelo Anthony, Allen Iverson, and Carl Anthony Towns.
Okay.
I got Ewing, Ray Allen, Magic Johnson.
Okay, I'll take JJ Redick as my shooting guard.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, Lou Alcindor.
You right, because you saw coaches, right?
No, I was full screen. I'm full screen right now.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see that.
Oh, coach, you're killing me right now with those old school Nets.
All right. And then
Oh, that's terrible.
I gotta get a missing guy. I have to.
Okay, which one? Which one? Which one of the Fab Five are you taking?
The guy who misuses timeout. Give me Chris Webber.
Oh yeah, that still was one of the dumbest things that ever happened in college basketball history was Chris Webber.
No, because there's someone in the back was going like this. Someone was doing timeout. Look at the documentary. Did you watch that 5-5 documentary? Yeah. Did you ever watch that?
Yes, I watched the 5-5 documentary.
There you go. Then you would know.
Oh, I did know. So who's your second?
All right. I got Lou Alcindor and Weber.
Okay. Let's see. So I got a point guard. Well, no, Iverson was a shooting guard. I need a,
No, he could be point.
well, I got a couple in my head.
Then go for it.
I need a point guard. Don't take
You know
him,
what?
please.
I'm gonna take De'Aaron Fox.
Okay.
De'Aaron Fox from Kentucky.
My turn.
Yeah.
Brunson as my point guard.
Villanova. Mac would be happy. You put a smile on Mac's face. All right, you're up next shift.
Again?
I mean, not next shift, though. Nikki. I can't talk.
All right, here we go. Give me KD, Texas.
Wow. I forgot nobody was going to take that. Fuck.
I wasn't because I have another one in mind.
Okay. What's your second one, Nikki?
Okay, so I need a power forward. Okay.
Wait, am I done? No.
No, because I need one more.
I think I need a power forward, too, because I have
I
a
need a small.
I
point
need a
guard,
small
shooting
forward.
guard.
I need a small forward.
Yeah, I need a small. I could make one, guys, a small power forward if I want.
Yeah. Thank God no one picked Leitner.
I was going to.
I was going to pick Leitner, but I
Yeah.
skipped it on purpose.
Thank you.
Who else could? I mean, there isn't. I mean, I could use a big man as a power forward.
I see the ones in the chat what coaches put out there, but I'm trying so hard not to look because I don't want to cheat.
My stream is in full screen, Jeff.
I see them, but
I'm
I'm
in
not
full
picking them on
screen.
purpose. I see them, but I'm not picking them on purpose.
I can't see the chat, but the one I got in my mind right now, I'm just hoping to God nobody says his name. It's so
I got
underrated.
a couple in my mind. But I'm, see if I can think of some more.
Gotcha. Oh, and FYI, I'm going to start watching and learning more about WNBA. This NCAA women's tournament, it's been unbelievable. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I heard there's some major upsets in the women's one, too.
Haley Cavender for Miami killed it.
I like that chick from Iowa, the Steph Curry of the WNBA, potentially.
She's a sharp shooting 3-point shooter.
From Iowa? Yeah. She could shoot it from everywhere, man. She's sick.
All right, who's up?
I think Nikki's
I'm
still
up,
deciding on a
okay.
second. Yeah, Nikki's
Sorry,
still
Nikki.
deciding
You know
on a
what?
second one.
No, wait. wait, never mind. He didn't go to college.
Yes, you do, Coach. Yes, you do.
Looking for-
Yes, you do, Coach.
No, he didn't go to
That is
college.
100% a fact. I don't think that's a player, Nikki.
Hey,
You know what I'm
um,
gonna do? I'm
Oh,
gonna
shoot.
take Juwan Howard and use him at power forward.
Ooh,
Take him.
okay.
there you go.
Yeah. And Mitch is angry about that now.
Yeah.
Why? I don't need a center.
He's not a center.
I don't need a power forward.
Nick,
Yeah.
Randy disagrees.
Chad
Oh, Chad.
Clap, clap, smack, jelly cakes.
You're up, Randy.
is a miniature coach and a miniature halftime.
As my
Yeah, he
small
is.
forward, I'm using Doug McDermott.
That's a good pick.
That's underrated.
I
Yeah.
told you it was underrated.
I got a couple, and he's not a power forward, but I don't even give a crap. I'm going with my guy, Michael Bridges from Villanova.
Oh, there we go. Another Nova.
Got to go with that Nova team under Jay Wright. One of the best college basketball teams of the recent era.
Okay. All right. Here's mine. Here's mine. You ready? No one's ready for this.
Jalen Rose.
No.
Yeah.
Larry Bird.
You saw the chat.
No.
Yeah.
I'm in
Yeah.
full screen.
hmm
I just came back and I saw the chat and they said Larry Bird a lot. Like, how come nobody's taking Larry Bird?
Should we disqualify Mitch?
I'm looking.
Mitch, you have been officially disqualified.
I got the best team. Okay. I got
Like
best
the
team.
Russians, like the
you.
Russians in the Olympics, you are not allowed back for 4 years.
hmm
Damn. And I'm part Russian.
And you're the host. So out.
All right.
I win.
Guess what, Chad? You threw out a suggestion that didn't go to college. No defense, but
I should get some points for creativity because I didn't go with
Howard
old
in
school
chat.
guys. I didn't win, but I'm gonna give myself some points for not going all
No
old
one's
school
gonna give
guys.
me the win. It's okay.
I just thought of like some cool college teams like didn't want to go big names, but like I just wanted to go guys that I remember when I was watching NCAA, they stood out to me. So
Yeah, I was actually thinking about Hakeem Warwick from not Hakeem Warwick, Peter Warwick. Was it Hakeem Warwick or Peter Warwick from Syracuse, the power forward, played with Anthony?
Ward.
Was it Pete? Because it was wide receiver Warwick too for the Bengals.
yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
I think it was Hakeem. I know my team sucked halftime. I picked a bunch of. I didn't pick big names. That's why. I saw everybody in the chat and I went away from them. I didn't want to pick big names. I went unconventional.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, guys. I got Curry, Michael
can't remember
Jordan,
my
Larry
team.
Bird.
Don't be a hater halftime.
You had something to say to Mr. Halftime?
I
Yes,
think
I
I
do.
got if I remember correctly,
It
I
says Mitch,
got
stop being a negative Nancy.
Tim Duncan, David Robinson, JJ Redick, Jalen Brunson, and Doug McDermott. I forgot about
Yeah.
Vince Carter. I knew I should have fucking took.
I thought you were going to take Vince
I
Carter.
thought you were too.
I was thinking Vince Carter. I'm like, Randy, that's your guy. Why are you
I
not
know,
taking
but
Vince?
I was trying to like I was like, do I
I was
want to go
thinking of
like
Carter,
old
but I
team
should've
old
went with
guys,
Michael
or do I
Jordan.
want to go like I wanted to like put it like you. I wanted to be like kind of like put some generational guys in, but I was
Yeah, I didn't want to go too old school. I think the only old school guy I really went with was Iverson. I think
Yeah.
a lot of them are more a little bit new school.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think that can wait.
You don't want to do the schedule really
I
quick?
got it.
Yeah, let's do this. We'll do the schedule real quick and now do that.
I
I
got
wish
it.
I could have been on
Denver
those
or
recruiting
Washington?
trips. All the
It's
food
on
you
right
can eat.
now.
That's right, Coach. That's right,
Denver.
Coach. All to eat, all you can
Denver,
Denver and Washington. I got Denver.
eat. Denver.
Miami,
Sunday-
New York.
Miami, New York. I got Miami.
I got New York.
I gotta take the Knicks. Come on, Knicks.
I'll
do
take
us
the
a
Knicks.
solid.
Yes, I'm by myself. Watch me win.
You're
Raptors.
oh my God.
Continue.
Pacers, Raptors.
Raptors.
I'm going Pacers.
Pacers.
Damn.
Okay.
All right, Sixers, Bulls.
Sixers.
Bulls.
I'm going Sixers.
I wonder why.
You don't have to wonder.
Yeah.
Warriors.
I
Warriors.
thought you were going to pick the
Mavericks.
Bulls, Nikki. Warriors, Mavericks, Warriors.
Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors are at home. I'm taking the Warriors.
No, the Mavericks are home.
And I'm
Still taking the
Mavs.
Warriors. Still taking the Warriors.
I'm taking Mavs.
I don't trust the Mavs.
Rockets, Grizzlies.
Grizz.
Grizz.
I hear what you're
Grizz.
saying, Coach. Grizz.
Spurs.
I hear what you're
Bucks.
saying, Coach.
Bucks.
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 These are crappy games
Hawks,
tonight.
Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
Ooh,
Bucks.
I need the Hawks to lose. Timberwolves.
I need the Hawks to lose too. I'm gonna go with the T-Wolves.
I'm going Timberwolves. All right, Trailblazers and Utah.
Trailblazers. I go with the
Utah.
upset.
I'm going Trailblazers.
I don't know. I'm feeling Trailblazers.
Is it in the? Is it in Portland or is it in Utah?
You.
All right.
Utah.
I'm still taking the upset.
All
Still
right.
going with the upset.
Suns, Lakers.
Suds.
Suns.
Ah, what the hell not? Lakers.
Brett Favre to the New York Jets. True or false?
Huh?
False. Well, it's true. Oh my God! Breaking news.
What?
No, I'm not gonna say it. No.
Because Aaron Rodgers.
No. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say because I don't want Randy to go rage. I don't want raging Randy.
All right, guys. So on that note, thank you for coming for the episode 17 of the Pick and Roll podcast. Episode 18 will be here next week. Same time.
Coach!
What did Coach say now?
He said Heat win by 15.
Ah,
Don't say that. Breaking news.
To help them sell tickets.
Brett
to
Favre
their
coming
home
out of
games.
retirement to go play quarterback for the New York Football
To
Jets.
help them sell tickets to their home games.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's their
Still
new,
will lose.
breaking news. The Brett Favre to the Jets as their new cheerleader.
Yeah.
Like Nikki said, to help sell tickets.
Better be careful. We want to
All
keep
right.
putting near those
Starting
cheerleaders.
quarterbacks for the
Words.
Cons.
Hold on. In words of Philly halftime, thank you all for coming to the Pick and Roll podcast, episode 17. Make sure you like and subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network.
And
all
don't
these
be
other
a
guys.
negative Nancy like Mitch Kopsky.
And guys, we'll catch you all later. Cheers. Go Sixers.